running every single day. I've been running for so long, you think I have a bad brain. I've been running so I could get away. I've been running so I could get away from you.
All right, welcome to Bad Brain, another episode, guys. Obviously, what do you guys want to start out with here? I was going to say, Justin, go ahead. What did you?
Marco wants to talk about this movie. Do you guys want to talk?
No,
about
no,
the
we
movie?
don't have to. No, let's save it.
I could do
You're probably
some
right.
movie. All right.
Do you want to do our Ducky?
Ducky.
Yeah, you remember the whole fucking true crime segment that I set up for you?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. I got to pull that back out of my phone. 1 second. I have the script you wrote here. Okay. Didn't think. Why didn't you tell me that before? I would have just had it all up.
It just kind of came to me
Okay.
just now when you asked me.
Scumbag.
So we're gonna we'll talk about Ducky.
Where is this thing? Okay. Oh, here we go.
So for
right.
those of you who don't
Mhm.
remember who Ducky is, you guys saw The Land Before Time, correct?
Yes. Oh, the little one with the bill.
Of course.
Yeah, you remember
Yeah.
Ducky.
Mm-hmm.
And so the voice actress that played Ducky was what was she, 6 years old?
This looks that way. Yeah.
Yeah, so she was like 6
She was
years old.
young.
She was young.
Yep.
She did that. She did All Dogs Go to Heaven, a bunch of stuff.
Mhm.
So we have a little true crime segment that Marco is going to go
So,
over.
Ducky, by the way, whose real name is Judith Ava Barcy, was an American child actress of the 1980s, best known for her voice work in animated films such as The Land Before Time and All Dogs Go to Heaven. She was born on June 6, 1978 in Los Angeles, California. Barcy began her acting career at the age of 5, appearing in a number of commercials and television shows. She quickly made a name for herself in the industry. By the age of 8, she landed her first major film role as the voice of Ducky in the 1988 animated film The Land Before Time. This was followed by a number of other voiceover roles in animated films, including All Dogs Go to Heaven and Jaws: The Revenge. In addition to her voice work, Barcy also appeared in a number of live-action films and television shows, including The New Twilight Zone, The Kavanaughs, and Baywatch. She also appeared in a number of popular television commercials, including ones for McDonald's, Jell-O, and Mattel. Despite her success as a child actress, Barcy's personal life was plagued by hardship. Her father, Joseph Barcy, was an alcoholic and physically abusive towards her and her mother. Her mother, Maria, was also emotionally and verbally abusive towards her, leading Barcy to suffer from severe depression and anxiety. Tragically, on July 25th, 1988, Barcy and her mother were murdered by her father, who then took his own life. The murders were discovered by Barcy's agent, who had not heard from her in several days and became concerned. The death of Judith Ava Barcy was a great loss to the entertainment industry, as she was a talented actress with a bright future ahead of her. That is just wow. Then it says Barcy's abuse towards his family was known to those in the entertainment industry, but was not widely reported. So people knew about this and just didn't say anything. They knew this guy was a fucking scumbag. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Upon arriving at the scene, police discovered the bodies of Judith Maria and Joseph Barcy. Judith and the father are the primary suspects in the Judith's father and the primary suspects in the murder. Sorry. Joseph Barcy had killed. Okay. The LAPD launched an investigation into the murders, which included interviewing friends and families of the victims, as well as collecting evidence from the crime scene. The evidence collected at the scene, including the murder weapon and a suicide note left by Joseph Barcy, indicating that the murders were premeditated and that he had planned to kill both Maria and Judith before taking his own life. The investigation also revealed that Joseph Barcy had a history of physical and emotional abuse towards both Maria and Judith, which likely... Okay. Did you write this?
Yes.
Okay. Case was ultimately closed as a murder-suicide. They do not have any information on the specific content of the suicide note left by Joseph Barcy. However, it's likely that the note would have provided some insight into his state of mind and motives for committing the murders.
So yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked. Wow. Shit. That's I feel like that happens every now and then.
I would say next time you write something, J Bones, I think you should read it.
Yeah, because he skimmed over like a ton of shit that I wrote.
Yeah, but it repeated itself a couple of times.
I could tell he was.
Well, you know what it was.
I would
Al?
call him Gorelick skim milk on that.
I sent him this like 3 weeks ago, and he had plenty of time to do like his own research, and I gave him like a base. You know what I mean?
Okay, but this like several paragraphs in this thing repeat themselves. That's why I had to like skip over it. And
2.
What do you mean 2?
If you read it all like in sequence, it would have made sense. But you skipped over like a bunch of paragraphs.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay with the relevant information. You put like there's just a lot of stuff in here. I'm trying to just get to the juicy shit. Like that's all it is.
Are we missing anything juicy on the case?
I don't think so.
So basically, like her father was a carpenter, and immigrated to here. I think Los Angeles. Lived in Los Angeles. He was a big piece of shit. He was like always abusive to her and the mother, and basically murder suicide. He Chris Benoit them.
Yeah,
And,
that is. Yep.
You know, it's pretty terrible. I never knew that about.
I did not.
Ducky.
It's kind of one of those creepy things in the background that you don't find out till later. By the way, how do you feel about the Chris Benoit thing? Not to segue, but I feel like it's a very divided opinion on this guy. Still, from wrestling fans, you know what I mean. Do you think?
What do you mean by divide? What do you
like? Do you think? I mean, do you forget? Not forgive him, but do you?
What do you mean by divided?
Like, there's people that still praise him for the wrestler he was, the career he had, and then there's other guys that would rather pretend he doesn't exist. Like Paul Heyman hates him, Vince McMahon. There's a couple other guys that have spoke out.
Well, he did kill his kids, including his wife and himself.
I know that. I'm just saying that's why I'm saying it's a divided thing.
Well, you could think of one thing as being like a wrestler and like a showman and entertainer. Sure, he was great, but like outside of the ring, he's a certified piece of shit.
Yeah, but also they found they studied his brain.
I'm pretty sure he had the worst case of CTE ever researched at that point.
They said he had a brain of like an 85-year-old man.
Like Alzheimer's patient. Yeah, it was fucking insane.
His brain was like a fucking shriveled walnut.
So he just went off the rails?
It was probably because his fucking signature move was a flying headbutt.
You know, there was people that advised him to stop doing that and were like, yo, you shouldn't do it. The guy who invented the move was like, don't do the flying headbutt. It's like, I don't know. Also, the move itself was like stupid, I thought. Like you just like it's like low impact, like it's like an awkward angle. There's really not a lot of
would have been more vintage if he took them out with the cripple crossface.
The cripple crossface was fucking. Do you think he gave his kid the cripple crossface?
I don't know.
No, I think he wrapped a cord around their neck.
So yeah, that's what
he killed them with a Bowflex.
Yeah, or he strangled them on like a Bowflex.
Yeah, he did the Bowflex.
Yeah, I think they went out of business after
that. I would say
hurt their stock
it's the same.
Fucking crazy, man. Oh, that is brutal.
I
would say it's exactly the same as this Clancy case.
Yeah, it is kind of really is like. Do you consider they're not in their right mind and find some way of forgiveness? Like, what do you do if you're this husband? Like,
I think there's a big difference between somebody who is constantly abusive and then somebody that just snaps one day. Because apparently he was like a good dad and husband, like prior Chris Benoit.
Yeah, right.
He was like getting really paranoid. He thought people were following him around.
Mm-hmm.
He kept changing like his route to like him driving, and his brain was just all fucked up.
And it didn't help that he was pumping himself full of steroids.
Yeah, no.
Like all this other shit.
Not.
Whatever else he's taking to like kind of like treat his body.
Yeah,
for, like,
you don't know,
pain
pain meds and stuff like that.
But when it comes to the Ducky thing, it's I don't know, that's crazy. But he was an alcoholic and abusive.
Yeah, I would consider
it was a pattern.
Doesn't that kind of seem like a glass that just was kind of getting filled up and then just kind of like overflowed, and that's just kind of what evidently ended up happening. Like slowly down the road, this guy was just like grade A piece of shit from like day one, just like abusive. Then all of a sudden, like he just hates himself so much that he might as well just take off everything else on the world while he's on his way out.
Yeah, well, he definitely had some sort of fucking sickness.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing with the woman in Duxbury, I think that's gonna just be like that is such a. I mean, do you remember Andrea Yates, Al and Justin? From like 2005, the lady who drowned like all 5 of her kids in Texas. Yes. Yeah, so this is like the next biggest postpartum depression psychosis thing that I can think of. I did a video on it. And it's weird because in Andrea Yates's testimony, she states, I waited for my husband to leave because I know if I tried it while he was here, he would have stopped me. So that's like calculated. And it's just scary how like postpartum depression and or psychosis can just deteriorate the mind to a point where it's just not itself anymore, and it's just some entity of evil. Like that's just crazy. I don't know.
Well, they actually think that they're helping their kids. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's like a weird.
You know what I mean? They think by taking them out of the world. Yes, that's what they think.
It's kind of a fucked thing, but I think this Duxbury thing is just going to be a thing for like almost like a phobia now for men to be like, dude, what if I like have kids and my wife fucking goes off the rails? Or for like women that want to have kids, it's the same thing. It's like I feel like this is gonna be that like thing that everybody always remembers and like associates with postpartum depression and psychosis and shit.
And not only that is I went to her
maybe
Facebook.
that's a good thing though.
Her Facebook is public, so you can
Mhm.
see like all the pictures of them, and they seem like very happy. It's just so so scary.
Who's Facebook?
And
The
Lindsay
girl.
Clancy or whatever her name is.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the pictures, and it's like all family and all. Yeah, it doesn't look like somebody
A
like
situation
that
that
could
would
do that.
deteriorate. Yeah, right, exactly.
Especially
right.
she was a nurse as well, so it's like
She was a fucking prenatal nurse, wasn't she?
Exactly.
Crazy. I just think that.
But something must have been going on with her. Like people that you work with can't tell that you're not right. It's like I feel like you don't
She
just
was
snap
in
out of
she was in
nowhere.
outpatient. She was in outpatient therapy for PPD. Like she went every day.
Oh, did she?
Oh yeah, she was like actively being treated for this kind of thing.
Probably should have been inpatient.
She should have but they didn't have a bed for her at McLean because that's where they would have went.
Yeah.
Boys, I actually know people that worked with her and were friends with her and said that she was an extremely normal person. All she did was talk about her kids all the time. So it's clearly something that she just went through. She snapped in a way. And I think that this is a kind of, I'm not going to say it's a good thing, but it's a good thing that maybe it happened, that maybe this will shine light on this illness a little more. And then maybe people can get help. Maybe people will take it more serious.
Did I see that
maybe the husband, he probably feels a little guilty because he left the house, but
and he wasn't.
Maybe if
did Al freeze again?
Robert John will get help, and they probably should have been in an inpatient program. She should have been somewhere like McLean or something.
Well, they didn't have a bed for her at McLean.
What you say?
They didn't have a bed for her at McLean. They were like waiting to get her like in. It's the thing. It's the same thing with the healthcare system. It's like just leaving people out to dry. You know what I'm saying?
It's brutal.
It's crazy, and it's just like
Yep, I know.
Fucking I don't know. Like, where does this guy go from here? Like, what do you do? Your life is gone. Your family's gone. Like, you're living a nightmare.
I mean,
I'd freeze myself.
Yeah. No, but it's like Al. Like,
sounds like a fucking good idea to me.
Al froze.
Al's freezing himself.
That's what you think about doing, yeah.
I would definitely freeze myself.
Oh, Al's back again.
I am not frozen.
Okay, you're back now. You're back.
I haven't been frozen.
You were on our end for a second for some reason.
I'm back. Listen, I probably froze myself too.
Yeah, I don't know even know like what you do there, to be honest with you. Like I really don't know what you. And then if you're this girl, you just wake up from this unconscious state of not knowing what happened, and your entire family's dead, and you're the reason why. Like,
I know.
So
that's what I'm saying.
That
is
is
like,
true.
what is her mental state now? I haven't heard anything. Like, is she aware of like what she did, or is she still experiencing?
So she just straight up has claimed like she just doesn't remember doing it. She just has no rec.
I think because she was diagnosed with this, and because she was trying to get help, that she's going to end up out on some kind of like insanity plea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She'll definitely.
Which I can't hugely argue with. I don't know. It's like you were diagnosed and literally in 5-day-a-week outpatient fucking therapy. You clearly were not in your right mind.
Yeah, and I can only imagine what the husband's going through. Like when I tell you, like, I've experienced this with my own mother. Like you guys know very well, she had a heart attack and she passed. But the 2 or 3 days before, she was supposed to have like a EKG, so she had a doctor's appointment. Now she didn't tell me till the last minute that, hey, I have a doctor's appointment. You got to take me. And I said, I'm busy. Like, I can't. So, like, why are you telling me now instead of telling me, like, give me a couple days notice? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And obviously, you know what happened. Like, she didn't make it to the appointment. And, now she's dead. So even I feel a little guilt from that.
Sure.
1,000%. Like, oh, if I took her, these are all normal questions to have. So I can only imagine that, the husband is tenfold feeling
Oh
that
yeah, and I
guilt.
think that and the love for the only one that can empathize with this on a different level is Al because he has a child. None of us do. So it's like I can't even.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, likewise. I can't imagine what it's like as a father, like trying to like be like my life is gone, everything is gone. Losing one kid is impossible. All three is like insane.
And your wife.
And your wife, technically, yeah, your wife is gone. The woman you like loved and married to and
Yeah,
everything.
she's gone. I would chalk it up with her. Whatever she's gonna get diagnosed with her. Put her in a full white wall room and just leave her there.
But I think he's like standing by her, is he not?
Yeah, I think he is.
That's fucking crazy. The pussy must be
Well,
unbelievable.
I don't know. I don't know if he's standing by. It seems
I
like
mean, that's fucking crazy, dude. Like, that's nuts. Like, wait a minute, that's
demon in the sack. She's a demon in the sack.
She's
Demon.
She must
And
get
in
Gluck
real
Gluck
life.
9000s,
But,
dude. But that's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
That is wild. That's what I'm hopefully looking for one day.
No, but
Good for that guy.
did you guys read the statement?
Yeah,
you guys
I
read the statement?
Yeah, he also has a GoFundMe setup, which I don't really get.
What?
I don't.
Someone else set it up for him. He didn't set it up himself. But listen, I think
okay,
that
okay.
read to me like almost like a suicide letter. Like goodbye.
You think so?
That read to me like a goodbye letter. Like
I
he's gonna do
missed
something
it.
to him.
Well,
That's what it
what did
seemed
he
like to
say
me.
in it?
That letter was.
Well, he's got to be on watch now,
Read it.
right? They got it. Someone,
I think he's
someone
his,
had a-
Yeah.
he put out a statement and it was very super compassionate. He was like, forgive her like I have, and
Yes.
like even though my world is gone and everything like that, and it's just like holy shit, yeah, like I can't picture like trying to type something like that out.
Basically, he's like, all that I ask is that you guys. I've already forgiven her. It just seemed like a goodbye letter to me.
Yeah, it sounded weird. It was definitely very compassionate, I would say, like 100. Like, and so I think it could be read both ways personally. But yeah, that's just fucking crazy, man. That's just absolutely insane. You went right from the Anna Walsh case to this shit like a week later. It's nuts.
Yeah, Boston's not getting a good
No.
good rap right now.
No. And the same thing with that fucking poor kid from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah,
that-
and then they just pulled the kid out of fucking Burlington River, Mike Gray.
Oh, they pulled Burlington River.
I don't know where the fuck that.
It's in it was in Marblehead.
Marblehead Beach, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
Marblehead
Burlington
Beach.
River.
Burlington River.
Burlington
What a
River.
fucking
What
beach.
the fuck is that?
I was just throwing a fucking
This
fake
is-
body of
this is-
water
yeah,
out there. I
the
didn't
wildest
know.
thing I've ever heard. Yeah, so
I've
that's
never even heard of the Burlington River.
It's not a real
It's not
thing.
even a real river.
thing.
He
that,
just made
that was
that up.
that was a me answer.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just don't. I feel that's just a sad end to that story. I mean, that's just too bad. You know, he had a lot of people that loved him. That
And
kid,
he
obviously.
That's why I just don't watch the fucking news.
Yeah, it's just a.
Yeah, dude, it's sad.
I can't ever watch the news, dude. Every time I turn it on, it's like, oh, the two little 7-year-olds got ran over by a van in Dorchester.
it's either, like-
we've yet to get the perpetrator or the driver. Or we've got Nancy who has less teeth than me. Let's go down to her on the street, and she's like, yeah, well, I saw her. It's like, and then after that story, it's just another shitty story. It's like,
It's
fucking
either
Jesus.
miserable or it's fabricated.
Right.
or the weather.
Yeah, and I get that on my
Which could be
phone, so.
which could be both miserable and fabricated.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
They're never fucking.
No,
related.
never exactly.
Hey, any chance we can move on to something just as serious?
Yeah, of course.
Hello.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
we can move on.
Okay. Can we talk about how J Bones drugged us last week? With
Yeah, I never trust.
CBD
I will never
Delta 8
trust him
gummies?
again for the
I
rest of my
didn't
life.
drug any of you.
You just go. You want to
Dude.
tell? You didn't tell me what it was. You didn't tell me what it could do. You didn't say
One
anything like that.
timeout.
You're just a scumbag.
Let me give
That's
you a
all
timeout.
It is.
Yeah,
One
paint the picture for me.
One of our sponsors sent us gummies.
Okay.
They're all lab tested. There's nothing funky in them.
Nope.
It was just you got high. That's all that happened. Nobody got fucking drugged.
No, this is a
So
weird
nobody
thing. You didn't-
forced
but you didn't-
anything
you didn't
down your
tell
throat.
anybody what Justin. You didn't tell anybody what it was going to do.
Okay.
You didn't tell anybody what it could
What do you
cause.
mean what it's gonna
You didn't
do?
say anything like that.
What did you think a weed gummy was gonna do?
It's not a weed gummy, Jay. Fine, it's a
Just-
Delta
Yeah, it is.
8
Yes,
gummy.
it
It's
is. It's a
completely
clean-
different.
Yeah, so that's
it's
he
even-
clean.
he ate one 3
Just
weeks ago out of the same
The
package.
Delta 8 that's like
It's a clean
a mild
it's
a
clean
milder version.
It's
And
not a
Al-
milder version.
It
I felt
is.
like
It-
I
it
developed
100
ALS at lunch. It's not a
Okay,
milder
so we can
version
paint
of
the
anything.
picture for everybody. Before last week's episode, J Bones took out our sponsor's product and was like, "Hey, does anybody like to try one pre-show?" I took 2, Al took 2, and then Marco wasn't going to take one, but fucking Marco even took one. Now, our show goes on for a duration about probably around 2.5 hours, give or take, maybe even 3. Now, we also took it in the morning. You have to account all these things. You also have to account for that Marco has never, ever in his fucking damn life near touched anything like this. So, even though it's a fucking gummy, it's literally like a gummy bear with fucking CBD on it. This kid stands up and you would have thought the whole world was fucking burned on. Marco just all of a sudden got addicted to fucking meth. He started feeling weird. He's like, I'm tingly, my body.
He's
so
like,
then
I can't feel my lips.
I can't feel. He's like,
feel
thank
my
God I don't
arms."
have to drive. I don't know if I could be able to drive. Now me, I'm hanging out. I'm a social cat. Al's hanging out. Al seems to be doing fine.
It was hitting Al too when we got to
No,
lunch.
Ed hit Al bad in the fucking restaurant.
So then we get to the restaurant. Okay, now this is
Oh,
where
hit me.
it hit
In
me.
a good way, though.
Yeah, this is where it hit me though at the restaurant. So we pull up to the place. Now I'm looking for these motherfuckers. I've been sitting in my car for like 20 fucking minutes, just listening to like random radio and just looking through my phone. I just randomly text everybody, "Hey, you guys here?" And I just happen to walk in. Everybody's just sitting in the booth. Now, I walk in, you guys are dying laughing, so I know people are fucking stoned. Like I'm looking at Al, and Al's eyes are redder than the devil's dick.
Al looked like a fucking martini.
Justin,
olive.
Justin, did you take any?
No, I didn't.
No, so Justin was totally fine, and then Marco was like fucking. It was like looking at like a little kid in the corner, like shaking for his fucking
He's
life.
like, am I gonna be all right, guys? Like,
So
I think I'm
Marco's
having a stroke right
yeah,
now.
Marco's having heart palpitations. He's basically having a fucking bad trip somehow off of one CBD
He was having
gummy.
a panic attack.
Yeah. When he just couldn't even enjoy his high.
But
It
no,
wasn't-
because
it
that's
wasn't
not
fun.
true.
Nothing was fun.
But no, that's also not true because there were points where he was dying laughing as well. So we
Yes.
were all cracking up like
So
we were
okay,
fucking
so I laughed
6
for a
years old.
combined 43 seconds.
No, that's not true. We were
Out of the
laughing.
whole day, I felt stuff
the
up until
whole
9 o'clock
time.
at night. My lips were kind
Marco-
of numb.
Marco, first of all, Marco called me.
What a put.
That's
Marco,
what I'm saying.
Marco called me at like 2:30 in the morning. He's like, "Oh man, I'm still kind of feeling weird." He's like, "I'll never do that again. I don't know what you gave me." I was
Did
like,
you?
"Dude, you just had anxiety."
Yeah, you just really like thought about it. Wait, so it's like my
And then
body's-
everybody,
my
and then
body's
everybody, and then
tingling.
everybody in my comment section on Facebook was like, "I would never take that fucking bullshit your cousin
They're all,
gave you." I
they're
don't know
all
why you would say
morons.
that.
First of all, they're all morons.
Yeah,
morons.
They all know a lot.
No, they don't. You listen to people on the fucking internet, they're all morons. We're on the internet right now, we're morons too.
Agreed.
All I have to say is that you have health anxiety already.
Yeah.
So any slight change to your physical being is gonna boost that anxiety, and then what weed does is it accentuates anything that's going on. So if you already have like knee pain or shoulder pain, it's like your body focus on it more. You focus on whatever's going on internally, externally. You
So you
hyper
don't-
focus on it.
You don't think you could have been able to like drive?
That would have felt weird as shit, but I think I probably could have.
No, you would have been fine, dude. You
Walking
were,
around was tough. I stumbled a couple of times. I didn't like it. I bumped into a table.
because you just needed to just chill out and
my
relax.
God.
My legs felt kind of jello-y. First off, so did Al's. You know what? Chrissy's the one that texted me. It was like, "What did Justin give you?"
No, did she?
Yeah, she
Were you
texted
that
me.
bad, Al? When you got home?
Well,
No, listen. Hold on. I felt good. Me and Marco had completely different trips, if you want to call it even a trip.
Chrissy texted me and
Like,
goes, "Who drugged my husband?"
That's not what she said, because I have the text here. I was planning to read it.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
made that. Yeah, I made that up. But she was like, "What is
Okay.
going on?" Like, Al
Can you
told me
read
what was
the? Yeah,
happening.
Al,
She was
read the
dying laughing.
text.
But you guys don't understand. I didn't even know I took it. I got up, I'm like, my legs feel a little jello-y. I forgot, like, because I take CBD all the time. I don't take the Delta 8s. So I didn't know. At the end of the podcast, you're like, yeah, your eyes are red. It's probably from the CBD gummy. I'm like, oh, that makes sense why my legs are jello. I felt good, though. So I go up to Marco after, and Marco's like, oh, my God, that Dunkin' Donuts coffee's hitting different. Like my heart started racing. I think he threw out his coffee midway through. I'm like, oh, it might be the CBD. And he goes, oh my God, you think I'm taking a bad trip on the CBD? Just like that, I can feel. He goes, my skin's tingling. He just kept saying, I'm like, dude, relax.
Yeah,
This is a
hi,
little gummy.
motherfucker.
Yeah, it was weird as shit. It was definitely weird as shit.
Can you read this text message?
All right, he's okay. So she says to him, "Al told me what happened yesterday. Are you feeling better?" Because I legitimately went home and told him that I was crying, laughing at Mark at lunch because he was stressing out so bad.
Yeah, he was
Like,
stressing.
So that's what I said. He
Dude,
had
my
like
friends,
the biggest panic attack.
Al, my friends were all texting me, dying laughing, sent me screenshots of his fucking Facebook post. They're like, bro, please tell us what the fuck. I had to tell them
Yeah.
on like Xbox. They're like, yo, bro, you got your brother fucking high. I'm like, dude, you guys have no idea. It was literally like some grade A shit. I wish we had like a GoPro just to experience. He was in a
I don't know why
4-person
we didn't
booth, guys,
videotape it.
on the inside, literally against the fucking wall, screaming, dude, like
Panicking.
curling in his own skin.
Well, can I tell you guys what Delta 8 does? So Delta 8, if you smoke it, is much different than if you eat an edible. So when you take Delta 8, the way your body metabolizes it acts more like regular THC than as opposed to CBD. So you basically you took like 20 milligrams. I think it was like they're like 20
I'm
milligram
used to
gummies.
taking 3 milligrams of THC.
Yeah, so you took 20 milligrams. They took 40.
Okay, they've done that type of shit before.
No,
That's
well,
fine.
he hasn't.
He's bigger than me.
I haven't.
He's a bigger dude
that's
than
true.
me.
That is true, and it's in the morning, and you had nothing to eat. That, I mean, like, that's naturally gonna. It's not naturally gonna happen to anybody. You freaked the fuck out, and I was kind of
I
embarrassed.
just didn't like how it made me feel. I didn't like how it made me. I don't like feeling like I'm losing control of my body or I'm not in control of it. So
Dude,
I
that's
don't.
not
I
like
don't
it's
Do you know what
fucking
he-
crazy. Like, what were you
Do you know what he
thinking about
told
the fucking
in the
killer?
text?
no,
right?
what do you think I was going to be high and just be like, oh, fuck, I'm flipping everybody off in the restaurant. I don't know
Yeah,
what to
dude,
do.
it makes
Yeah,
no
it's like, what
sense,
am I-
dude. Like,
I just can't
I just can't stop doing this, man.
What were you saying now?
Boys, let me read this text real fast that
All
he
right.
texted Chrissy. He goes, yeah, I couldn't move. Everything was in slow motion. Felt like I had ALS. I was internally panicking, externally unable to convey it. Like cognitively, I couldn't function.
what are you, an author?
No, I'm just using
Dude,
normal
you
words
don't
to
have
describe
You
things.
didn't have ALS, dude. You were just stoned, but you
It's
also
not
had
even-
anxiety.
Okay, if stoned
problems.
makes me feel like I have fibromyalgia, guys, I'm not like interested in.
I know, but
being
Marco,
high
it does
again.
not. But Justin's right. It does not help that, like, you literally caused that upon yourself. Like, you just kind of made it worse.
Yeah, you
If
psyched
just
yourself
kinda, like,
out.
yeah, 1,000% psyched yourself out. You
Dude,
made it
it's
sound
just-
like you smoked fucking, you ping pong 2 blunts. You had a fucking CBD gummy that was 20 milligrams. It is not that. All right, to segue in, I tried shrooms for the first time this weekend.
Yeah, how was that?
I might be.
What kind of shroom though? You got to tell us. Like, was it like the fucking?
So it's in a
stem
it's in a it's in a chocolate. It's very common. You see them all over the place, like the shroomy chocolate.
Was it psilocybin?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what
It was
the fuck that
psilocybin.
means.
I read it.
All I know is on the back. I
It was
didn't.
psilocybin chocolate.
So I went on a ski
Okay.
getaway, crazy trip to Sunday River. About like 30 of us in a log cabin, sitting there drinking. Just won a live bet on the Celtics, and buddy's like, "Want to try shrooms?" I was like, "You know what? Fuck it. If there's gonna be any place, why not now? I'm in a secure place. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I don't have to drive anywhere. Nice."
Yeah.
And I just
And there's
started.
30
I just
people in the
started-
cabin, like 30 of your friends in
Yeah,
this cabin.
and I
I
just
would have
started.
never done that.
I just started wiping out shrooms like hour by. I was texting you guys the whole time chain of like how I was consuming them. So it was like Jay finds like that's not microdosing apparently. Like I we were looking at it. They were like, dude,
Nico,
stop.
eating a shroom per hour is not microdosing.
No, you
that's-
didn't.
No, see, so
Okay.
you did like a low dose to start out with, right? Microdosing would be like each day, like every day you wake up and you take like a tiny amount that isn't enough to make you trip, but like will affect like your mood and like your cognitive abilities and like stuff like that.
Would you say that is then equivalent to probably like one piece of the chocolate bar?
I don't know how
Like
strong.
like one little square.
I would have to know how strong the chocolate bar is, but yeah, I mean that sounds about right. Like a
From
square a day.
reading the package that he sent, one square would have been a microdose.
Okay.
Honestly, I felt fucking great. The music sounded
How many
great.
squares did you eat in total?
6.
So you ate 6. You
Okay.
did. And a whole bar is a full fucking.
I'd
Shroom
imagine a
is
whole,
a
I'd imagine a
mega
whole
dose.
bar is probably like the equivalent to eating like maybe like
Like an eighth.
I was gonna say around an eighth.
Probably
Yeah,
an eighth.
maybe a little less around there.
So how
Okay.
many pieces come in? Is it 12 pieces?
I think it kind of looks like 12. It looks like it
Did
might
you
be
eat
12
half?
pieces.
So you ate half the bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Mushrooms are also something though that I've heard and I've experienced that it's not something where like you kind of have to hit them all like take them all at once. Like if you take like mushrooms and then you try to like slowly like incrementally take a little bit more throughout the night, like
think
you're not gonna feel
I
it.
think I would have been. I think I would. I was feeling it to like some extent, but I think if
Yeah.
I took like they said, if I took 6 all at once, like I would have been fucked up.
Did you
Like, I've
shit?
been fucking. Yeah, I thought I sent you guys a picture. I thought
You
I
shit
sent
in
a
it?
selfie of I took a selfie of myself shitting, and I was like, it was like my eyes were like all fucked up. It was like, hey, here, like live from the bathroom, just tried shrooms. The walls are talking to me, but the music sounds great and the vibes are fantastic.
Well, do you know what it is? Is
Dude, I'm poisoning myself.
You're
Yeah, food poisoning myself.
You're giving yourself food poisoning.
Yeah, it did affect me, Jay Fine, when everything stopped. When the music stopped, when everybody stopped hanging out, it all hit me. Like, I started to hear shit. Like, I heard, like, I just, like, was sitting down trying to go, man, I heard, and, like, right in the middle of my head, and I'm like, what the fuck
yeah,
was that?
your senses get heightened.
I'm like, what the
So then when
fuck
you don't
is
have like
going on?
music and stuff to focus on, it's like you pick
Yeah.
up on like the
Oh,
Boys.
okay. So that's what happened. As
Yeah.
soon as all the major elements like went away, everyone went to bed. It was like 3:00 in the morning. All like the zoo animals and everything that was like fucking functioning in the house, I could hear it from
Right.
down in the basement.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
I got a question for you guys.
What's up?
How much money would you pay to see Mako on mushrooms?
I've
I don't know.
expressed
Big,
I've
big-
expressed
all the
trying
money.
I've expressed trying like wanting to try
I think you would like
microdoses
them.
of mushrooms just to help with like my anxiety, like my physical anxiety problems.
I think if you do it the way, not that I did it, I did not do it the beginner's way. If you do it the way that Jay Fine's talking about it, I've heard that multiple people love it, and they're stemming away from like smoking weed and then instead doing this.
well, people
I was
are
gonna
also
say-
people are also getting away from like antidepressants and like bullshit like
Yes.
like
Yeah.
pharmaceutical medication and like doing this instead to help their mental issues and
Well,
stuff
Personally,
like that.
as they should. I feel like that shit can take a fucking toll on people.
What mushrooms do, especially when you microdose, is so it rewires your brain. So let's say the cause of depression is just your neurons aren't like firing properly. They're not connected right. So what it does is repairs those connections and everything starts firing normally. Is
Right.
what they say. the
How
science
how many
behind it.
how many times have you done them?
0.
Oh, really?
I've only ever smoked weed in my life. I've never tried anything else.
You smoke crack cocaine.
Oh, I thought you were.
I don't even
thought
take
you-
like when I had like my teeth out and shit, like for surgery or whatever. Like I don't even take
I was like, what do you mean? You took your teeth out?
my
See, like
wisdom
my
teeth.
mother
I
was
don't even
my, now
take
my mother was like
surgery.
my mother uses
Um,
Chrissy's mother's horror story, by the way.
for mushrooms.
No, for like painkillers after a surgery. She's like, Chrissy's mother had her shoulder redone. She was crying. They wouldn't give her any pain medication. She's like, you better ask for everything before they take you under.
What?
For like my own knee surgery. I'm like,
I
all
never
right.
heard that, but that's probably true. Who knows?
Why did Chrissy's mother have a bad go with like a shoulder surgery or something?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to my wife. You'll know that when you get one.
Yeah, that's
so.
true. Okay. Well, that's,
Yeah. So I just like I'm not a painkiller guy. I'm not a pill guy. I don't even like take an aspirin. Really, I just kind of deal with whatever I'm dealing
I
with.
am also a deal with it type of person. I think in high school it was like I think like my health and strength coach, whatever, was like, just bear through the pain, or like don't take the medicine, just drink orange juice and piss it out, and all that like old,
Piss
all
the
that
pain
old
out?
fashioned,
Yeah.
yeah, all that old fashioned like war hero shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like
back in we just rubbed some dirt on it, son.
numbing
They
myself.
used to dude, we were just talking about this. Somebody was it ketamine? I think ketamine they give to people, like that's what people take that like want to feel like they have like superpowers, or is there's a
No,
different
ketamine
one?
is also a treatment for depression
Depression,
and stuff
yeah.
like that.
That's
So
heavy
they're doing
shit, though.
it.
That's an
So there's,
antipsychotic,
like-
right?
There's like
No, it's
there's like another one my buddy was telling me, like people
You
take
go down the fucking K hole.
And that's what they used to give the guys in the trenches to make them believe that they were like had superpowers. That's where they-
Ketamine? No,
No,
you're
no,
thinking
it's,
of amphetamine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They would give them like fucking speed uppers, like Adderall.
Right.
That's
Right.
it's speed.
I'm grabbing
That's
a
what
sweatshirt.
that's what Adderall is.
One hell of a drug.
Which it's funny because like if you have like ADD or ADHD, they give you Adderall. Normally, those people that have ADHD, their brain is just like it's constantly fucking going, and they like can't sit still and they can't focus. But it has the adverse effect. So when you take it, it normalizes you, as opposed to if somebody that doesn't have it takes it, you take speed, you're fucking flying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny that chemical compound does the exact opposite for like people that like actually need it.
Right.
Yeah, I had a buddy growing up, and like it was kind of the opposite. Like we would want to take it like on weekends to like go out and drink and party,
Yeah.
and he would purposely not take it on the weekends because like he takes it as part of his normal daily routine, and he says it makes him into a zombie. Like he's quiet, not social. So yeah, it's weird how that works.
So if he fucking put the addy to the side, he was
He was
free man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is strange. The human body is very fucking weird, dude. We don't understand
Very weird.
any of it.
Very, very weird. Everybody has a different cause and effect to multiple things.
Yeah, exactly. I know that we're on kind of like we got a late start. Do you guys want to do trivia? Do you want anything else we want to talk about?
What else can I talk about? I'm good with skiing. That fucking sucked. Yeah. So we went to Sunday River, which is like one of the nicer, I guess, ski resorts. I've skied one time. This was my second time. I somehow got fucking talked into going to the summit of the whole fucking mountain. So I'm up there and fucking, it looks like, it's like the final boss stage. It's like all fucking gray. Unbelievable views. But they say you get the best views, obviously not
What
from
mountain were you at?
Sunday River,
Oh, Sunday, right. That's New Hampshire, right?
Maine.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Newry, Maine. Yeah, dude, it's a fucking his hike. It was a great fucking trip, but listen, ultimately we got to the top of the mountain and I knew I was fucked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that good at skiing. I can barely I do the bare minimum. I was scared for my life. I did eat shit pretty badly, and then also I was going nearly almost 60 miles an hour, and I just all of a sudden hit an ice patch. My skis went up in the air, and that was it. That's all. Like
I've never
that's
been
it.
skiing, so you would rather ski than snowboard.
I actually would rather snowboard. I was told since I can hockey skate that listen, skiing's not too far off, and I kind of see the similarities. And then I also don't get the similarities because like your fucking feet are locked in, and you're hemmed up into like the mid calf. It's kind of tough. You got to kind of know what you like, how like to carve in and like do your things and shit. I would have much rather to try and snowboard, but for the sake of that, I only have one life to live. I think that I'll just hang it up and say I experienced it. It was fun. It's great. I'm good. I'm good on the skiing.
Yeah, I'd
yeah,
rather
stay
go
in the
like-
house and party, or go to the lodge, drink your face off.
That's what I dude. That's what I say. I said, what the fuck? I said, fuck this. Let's just go
Yeah.
down to the bottom of the mountain. Let's get a waffle
That's
that's
it.
covered in chocolate and look at fucking snow bunnies.
I'll go tubing, dude.
Yeah, they didn't. So this is like a fucking, and this is another thing. It's like this fucking hill's like a series. This hill's so fucking big. This mountain's so fucking big. It's like Six Flags all in one. You can like, there's like 17 different lodges and shit like that. It's like,
Right.
dude, I don't belong here with these fucking people. These people come here every fucking weekend. Here's another thing also. Ski people are cunts. They are the most cuntiest people I've ever met in my life. We go up on this gondola, the ski lift. Now listen, I am not a fan of fucking heights. Now believe me, I'm a bigger man. I have another bigger friend that we're paired up with fucking two random people while our other boys got to go up on a separate one. So we go up and the thing's starting to swing. Now you're starting to rise, like go up. I'm about like 20, 25 feet up in the air. Maybe we're going up on like 30. Now I'm like noticing, I'm like, wait a minute, there's nothing fucking holding me down here. Like, where's the bar? Isn't there supposed to be a bar? And the bar's above me. Now my asshole is legit fucking tight. I'm scared shit. I'm like, dude, I'm not moving. I move, I'm going to slip off the seat and then I'm going to die. Or break my legs, and that was probably like the worst case scenario. I don't ever want to break my legs and be condoned to a wheelchair. Good. So my buddy simply asked the other people, Like, they didn't say, hey, anything as soon as we got on. He's like, hey, man, guys, mind if we just, like, lower the bar a little bit? No one said a word. There's 4 of us. It's like you're fucking 3 feet away. He's like, hey, man, do you mind if we lower this bar so we, I'm like, because one ass cheeks on, one ass cheeks off. The guy's like, yeah, well, I guess, man, yeah, we're okay. But like, if you guys really need to lower the bar. Then once we get off the ski lift, everybody's like in a competition with the other person, like get down to the mountain the fastest. I hate them. I don't like them at all. They're fucking cocky.
No, they
pricks.
suck. They suck, dude.
They are the definition of people that think they shit ice cream.
They
literally.
are pretentious. Ski
Like,
culture. It's
Okay,
very
thank you.
pretentious.
That's a big word
Yes.
that I need. Pretentious cunts, legit.
Yep.
I don't like them at all.
And-
You know me, Al.
and they wanna-
I'm very vocal, having a fun time on the
I agree.
gondola, cracking jokes the whole time. No one's fucking saying 2 words. I'm like, hey guys, like, have you ever been here? Like, what's the latest trailer? Like this fucking guy was such a fucking bland dude. He was tapped in. He's the type of person, dude. This guy was tapped into the radio system that the workers were listening to on Sunday River. He was listening to like the
Nico.
fucking med radio.
That's why they fucking ski, because they can't
We didn't hear a
go
word
down
you
the
just
mountain.
said.
They by themselves for that whole fucking time.
Yeah, that is
didn't hear me?
100%. Yeah, they're all those solo people. This is what they do on the weekends for fucking fun. They just come up here. They just like antisocial. Just put their fucking headphones in, whatever, and listen to the fucking air traffic. It's like my mother, dude. My mother would just sit in the backyard
And their
just
fucking
listen to-
tags.
Yeah,
And their
yeah,
fucking tags. It's
They
like
got all
fucking,
the
I'd like to cut them right off, dude.
Yeah, dude, they
Moses.
show you how many weeks they've been. They show them their shit. They're like, yo,
Yeah.
I've been here.
Same thing with the stickers and the helmets. It's like a badge of honor. Like, oh, I rode this
Yeah.
mountain. I put the mountain on my
I'm
helmet.
good, dude. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you. And then we went to the fucking restaurant. First of all, sliders on the mountain. Brian, server, you're a fucking piece of shit asshole. You're a scumbag. The guy was a complete dickhead. Like, absolutely I hate when people talk to us like we have no idea what the fuck's going on. Say, here, guys, well, welcome to our restaurant. Those are the main menu, like the only menus that we had. And then, so he does the thing, Coke. He asked me, I'm like, oh, can I get a Pepsi? He's like, Coke. I'm like, Sprite. He's like, okay, then. I'm like, what? Like, this guy just fucking really give me attitude because I changed to a fucking Sprite? What are you, a piece of shit? So, yeah, I'm good with skiing.
Yeah.
I'm good with skiing.
Yeah.
That guy definitely put the cherry on top.
So I gotta get this one ski story out. This one
Yeah.
time. So I had skied a couple times when I was younger. I'm not like a big skier, but I can ski. And so this was back maybe like 5-6 years ago, and I was dating my ex-girlfriend, and we decided to take a trip out to Park City, Utah.
Holy
right
shit.
now,
Oh,
the
dude.
mountains out in Park City are big. That's like the big skiing out west. Like that's where people go.
Just
Right.
before you
Yeah.
continue your story, aren't those the type of places that tell you like basically like, hey man, whatever the fuck happens to you, like health wise, if you end up dying here, like that's not on us.
Yeah,
like, ski at your own risk, right?
You're in the world,
Dude,
yeah.
skiing is very, very fucking dangerous. But go ahead with your story.
So that's where this is heading.
Yeah,
So
I'm sure.
the thing was, I was a better skier at the time than my ex-girlfriend, and here was the other thing. I'm skiing out in Park City, right? I want to drink some beers and I want to smoke some weed while I'm skiing. Like that just seems like the fun thing to do.
Mm.
My ex-girlfriend at the time, she did not like drinking and she hated when I smoked weed, right? So I would
She sounds like
I-
loads of fun.
Oh yeah, she was the worst. So I had my jacket packed to the brim with cans of Bud Light, and I had my weed pen in my pocket, and
Oh,
I
boy,
would
nice.
and because I was a better skier than her, I would ski down like out of her like view, waiting for her to come down, and I would like duck off the trail and like rip my pen and like chug a beer, and then wait for her to catch up with me, right?
Oh my
So
God.
I was doing this all day. So it got to the point where now it's like the evening. And I'm pretty lit. Like I'm lit the F up. Like okay. So and she
I'm lit the F up.
and she's got no clue. And so
Wow.
I'm flying. I'm feeling good, and I'm flying down this mountain. And so out there, they have parts where slopes will intersect, right? Like one
Yes.
trail will come,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
And they usually have like these big ropes or orange nets that,
Yep.
like it's
That's what I ate shit into.
dude. I was flying down the mountain at full speed, and I see these orange nets, right? These
Yep.
orange nets piped into the ground.
Yep, that's what I
And-
took out.
And I'm flying, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm just going to go right past it. You know what I mean? So I don't even think about braking. I'm flying. All of a sudden, a little kid veers
Oh,
off and
no.
skis right in front of me, right?
Bury him.
Dude. So I was faced with three choices. I either hit the little kid going like full speed and like kill this little kid. I swerve to the right and go off the trail into the woods.
Which is also very...
Which is also...
it's-
then
dude,
I die.
You could potentially Sonny Bono that
Right,
shit.
exactly.
Fucking legit.
So there's no good option. The third option, which I had to make in like a split second decision, was swerve to the left and hit one of those orange nets that were in the ground. I hit this orange net at full speed.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It launched me out of my skis. I did 2 full somersaults in the air. It threw me about 15 feet. I landed on my ribs, like my whole like side of my body and leg went numb. And next thing I know,
Dude,
I
holy
hear some Karen screaming bloody murder, like ah ah. And she
Jesus Christ.
skis up to me and she's like calling for. She's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" She's crying. She thought she just witnessed somebody die, like at the mountain.
When I tell you, I don't know that I wish there was like camera footage of
Oh
something
my
more in my
God,
life
dude.
than this.
What the
I
funny...
would
wish
say
I
I
had
would pay
camera
money to
footage.
see this. I'm not gonna lie.
The funniest thing is at Sunday River, you can watch the live feeds. Like you can watch the live feeds, like the mountain. So the same thing relatively happened to me. I came down the mountain. I'm going way too fucking fast. I can't stop. I'm fat. So I literally look at my friend John. He's like, "Oh, you got it, Nico." I'm like, yeah. And I went to go stop, and I'm like, I can't stop, like straight out of a movie. I was looking right at him, going directly at him, and I was like, "John, I can't stop." And I literally leaned on my right leg. I gained more speed. I took it to the right, went off a thing. Jay, fine. It was either I go off to the left, and I end up like that fucking guy that died that like from like the Marvel fucking movie, or I just go into this fucking orange fucking fence. And dude, when I tell you my skis went up in the air after I hit a patch of ice, and I just started spinning out of controllably. Patrick Starr down the whole mountain, spread out, just bashed right into this fucking carom. And then, like, dude, my buddy comes flying over the fucking thing because he's like, "Nico!" Like, I look back, my boy Van Buskirk literally looks. I called him. I was like, call him the Batman skier. All I seen when I looked up was like, dun dun, and he literally took up the whole fucking sky. He came right over the hill. I was down, dude. I thought I broke something on the right side of my body.
Very
I
dangerous.
hit the ice, dude. There's ice. I'm like, I thought it was all supposed to be like fluffy ass snow. Like, dude, I went over this thing. I'm trying to pizza. I'm trying to slow down. My ACL's about to go the other way. So I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I seen the thing coming up. I'm like, I'm either going to die or get paralyzed. Fuck it. I'd rather die. So I was like, I just kind of killed it. But
you are
ended up
supposed
being
to
okay.
you are supposed to snow on, like ski on powder and snowboard on powder, but like out here in New England, like it's all ice. The trails are all ice.
I hit literally like the size of your laptop. Like, I don't know how the fuck I picked that piece of ice out of the whole fucking slope. Dude, my fucking skis hit it. It was like hitting a speed boost in Mario Kart, dude. I went way too fast for my own good. I honestly couldn't. I was like, I lost train of thought. It was just kind of like fight or flight mode.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, Jesus, take the fucking wheel, dog. I'm fucking gone. So it was a good time. I mean, I'll never do it again. So I'm good with that.
Do you guys want to go to Triv Daddy?
Trivia,
Yeah.
we got the trivia.
I'm trying to send it to you, but it won't let me.
No, I got it.
Oh, okay. You got
Nico,
the
can
tab.
I have
Yeah.
2 pieces of paper, please?
Yep, I got it. All right, so
What do I have to pay you to bring a fucking notebook?
No, I'm going to buy one. I will buy one.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, we won't.
Thank
Thank
you.
No, he's
Thank
not.
you.
Thank
Pen in
thank
front of
you. Thank you.
Right, like the one with the white.
and
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy. These kids make zillions of dollars off of fucking ads and whatever
Can I have
the fuck
one
else you do.
piece to back this up so I'm not writing on nothing?
Oh, dude.
what do you want me to? How do we want to do it? Because
I have it here, so I'm going to read it, and you can impose it after, I guess.
yeah, okay, cool. We can do that.
Can impose
You know
it
I
after,
can't
like-
see you guys, right?
You can't see us?
Nope.
Good.
He hasn't been able
Just
to
an
see us?
FYI. No.
Al, you think
So
you,
I just
you might have wanted to bring that up? No?
Why
well,
didn't you say
I
something
didn't want to. I
earlier?
didn't want to jinx the whole fucking operation.
No, I
you
mean,
know?
that makes...
Did that get unplugged? Oh, ready?
He has a webcam, dude.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, that webcam hasn't even been on this whole time.
I've been looking at a blank screen that says Justin Fine this whole time.
That's crazy. You just say something right
Yeah, that's
now,
crazy,
dude.
yo.
You're a fucking me.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean, we've been going...
Well, you fucking piece of shit.
You know what?
what's the big deal? I don't complain like you guys. That's why I'm here. I don't skip episodes like you guys. I got put my hard hat on, come to work. That's it.
Justin, 15 questions.
15 questions.
Let's do it.
Let's get gay.
All right. So we have Al. Jay Fine.
I never keep track of other people's scores.
I do, because I'm the gamesman.
Well, yeah, that's part of your job.
Go. And Marco. I made some pretty decent visuals, so it's gonna be.
Okay, you know what I am gonna do though? I'm gonna write all of our names, and because I'm a betting person, I'm just gonna set lines for everybody's correct answers, just for fun,
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
just on my own. Mark, we're gonna give
So,
you. Mark,
okay.
What? What are you gonna say?
Are you gonna do it before the question or after the question?
No. I'm doing it as he's like setting up. I'm gonna do my own lines real quick.
Oh, you mean like a total over and under?
Yes.
How many right? Okay.
Yeah. So since
All right.
Marco's won how many in a row?
I don't think it's been in a row. I think I lost 2 weeks ago to Al, and then I won last week.
Okay. All right. So 15 questions. I'm laying the line at 7.5.
Okay. Well, last week 4 was right. 4 was the winner.
I know. I'm gonna leave it at. I'm gonna take it at 7.5.
Okay.
When Jay Fine
You're not
comes
taking
back,
into a fact that Justin's becoming a cunt with the questions. You're not taking that into account.
how am I becoming a cunt?
I got you at 5. I should have you higher though. I think you should be 6.5.
Is it me that's becoming a cunt, or am I changing what I do because of everyone else that was being a cunt? Did you ever think of that?
Yeah, that makes you a cunt.
So now I'm the cunt.
Yeah, I guess for this, yeah.
Okay.
So I got Al. I got you at 5. Actually, I'm gonna put you at 5.5 because you're right. I am taking the questions in consideration. Marco, I got at
Okay,
7.
just to let you know, Marco has never beaten me by 2 points ever in the history of this. I'm insulted by that line. 1,000% I'm insulted by it.
Well,
I have more wins than Marco. I have more
You do
wins
not
than
have
Marco.
more
and I
wins
will
than me.
prove it
No,
right
you do
now.
not have more wins than
Yes,
me.
I do.
thought
I'm
you
going to
don't.
go back
You don't
and
have
do
more
it.
wins,
I
Al. Why did you
guarantee
just
I
make
have
up a stat?
I've won 4 out of 6, bro.
No, you
4 out of
haven't,
6,
Al.
bro.
Now you're just gonna.
Yes, I have.
What is he
Okay.
talking about?
I
Does
think-
anybody know what he's rambling on about?
All
He's
I
just a-
remember
he's just a
him winning
random-
was the animal one.
Yeah, that's
don't remember
Al, you have
any
no
other one.
memorable wins,
Are you
Al.
guys
I don't think I've
dumb?
won since
You're
the
all
animal
dumb.
ones.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Al. So I know you're just gonna get mad at the booksman on this one, but I mean,
The booksman.
I don't.
5.5.
It's the bookkeeper, by
Suck
the
my
way.
dick.
That's what that was.
Suck my dick.
Yeah. Well,
All
right.
right.
back at you with. The
Are you
suck
guys
my
ready?
dick.
Are you guys ready to start?
Let's do it.
Fuck you, Al.
The
All right.
lines are 5.5, 7.5, 3.5, 4 for J Fine.
All right,
Question.
I still can't see anything, guys. So if I don't need to see anything, I'm good.
He still can't see us, but it is what it is, Jay Fine.
This is fucking bullshit, man. Jay Fine's like, oh, well,
Jay
too
Fine's
fucking
like, I
bad.
don't give a fuck anymore. Is it plugged all the way in? It kind of looks kind of at a weird angle.
It's not green anymore. Like the light on the other side's not green.
It's red, but it's not green.
I mean, I could, if you want, I can go into the settings and change it. Do you want me
No,
to?
don't do nothing.
No,
Don't do
I
nothing.
mean,
No, because I don't
As
want.
long as I don't need it.
Because
As long as I don't need
I don't
it.
want. No, because you know why? I don't want a single fucking excuse from Al this game if he happens to not win. I don't want it. So anything to take away any excuse. I don't want to crutch for Al.
No, but in reality,
Mark,
Justin.
all I'm saying is that I have more points than you in this whole league, guaranteed. I beat you every single
no, you
week.
don't,
pretty
Al.
much.
We literally did the tally
Yes.
like 3 weeks ago, and I was ahead of you by
No,
one.
we never done the tally.
Is he out of
We've
his
never done
mind?
the
We
tally.
absolutely
Okay.
did.
You're
All
an
right.
idiot.
Okay,
You're an
All right,
idiot.
all right, all right, all right.
Bring it back in. It's-
I'm starting. Here's the question number one.
yeah.
Fuck you, Al.
Mark Hamill voiced the Joker. What other iconic character has he played?
What, I have a clarification. Can I ask for a clarification?
No. Mark Hamill
Okay.
voiced the Joker. What other iconic character has he played?
Oh shit! I know this.
Okay, so I guess the clarification is.
What's
okay.
iconic? What do you mean
What's iconic?
No, I'll tell you the clarification once the pens are down.
What do you mean by iconic?
Are everybody's pens down?
Hold on. I think I know what you're about to ask.
Why don't we just
I
write-
know I'm right. I know I'm right.
I know I'm right as well. I think.
I think I'm right only because I think it just happened to be on Instagram one day and seeing this. I could be completely wrong though.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for Jay Fine to put
All
his
right,
pen
pen's
down.
down. My pen is down.
What is your clarification question, Marco?
Was it an animated or live action character?
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Okay,
it is
that's
definitely-
a valid question though.
It's not. You know what answer I'm looking for.
I'm just saying.
That's
when you say
ridiculous.
character, all I said was animated character.
What
or
other
live action.
iconic character?
And no touching the phone during
I
trivia.
don't- and what other
I had already
iconic?
dropped my
What,
pen,
what
Nico.
other iconic? Give me your answers. and then
Luke
I'll ask you.
Skywalker is my answer.
I have Luke Skywalker as well.
Damn, I have Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Luke Skywalker.
It is Luke Skywalker.
Okay, all right. All right.
What character
I'm
do you
glad
think
I,
I'm
I'm glad I
asking?
followed
Nobody,
my
I
gut.
was just asking for a
Who
clarification.
is the
Mark, I
I
animated
didn't want to get
character?
hoodwinked
Mark,
by.
I know
want
what you were thinking. Like he voiced over like a cartoon.
That's
or
what I'm
something
saying.
like
Another
that.
cartoon.
Yes,
Yeah, because
okay.
But what
you
would
know
your
why?
answer have been?
I wasn't
Right.
going to be anything. I wouldn't have known.
So it's
my
a
point.
stupid question.
Because you know why? This is what happens when I don't trust my gamesmen. I have to question these things and not
You're
get
a
hoodwinked
moron.
and not get Wally pipped.
You're a moron.
Fuck, dude, I knew. It was
Shout out to
Star
Wally.
Wars. God
So
damn
this
it.
one, I feel like you kind of need. You need the graphic, but you don't. So I'm just gonna this is a finish the lyric.
Oh yeah, you could use the.
In the background is Michael Jackson.
Hmm.
For those, we will impose this after.
Finish the what?
Finish
the
the
lyric.
lyric.
Okay.
You've blank a blank criminal. Finish the lyric. You've blank a blank criminal.
So you're looking for two different things, correct?
I mean, finish the lyric. This, you know what I mean? There's technically three
Oh.
blanks in it.
Say it one more time, please, if you don't mind.
I mean, maybe the stuff that I need to see the graphic, you should send me a screenshot of it.
Could do that too.
Hello?
I'm sending you the graphic. I heard you. Hello?
Al, the
I don't know
closer you
if
get to
you
the
can hand
screen
it out.
doesn't help it make the delay go any slower.
Hello?
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 He looks like the Truman Show. Look at the fish hole in the doorway. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you got it?
I'm good.
I got it.
Did you get your thing?
Yeah. I think I got it. I think I had it correct. So I think I got it.
I
And-
think
You want me to go
I
first?
don't think
Yeah,
I'm right.
pens down.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
That's what I have.
I said you've been shot by a smooth
I
criminal.
got you've been hit. You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Can I time out for this for like 1 second?
Is this a Mandela?
Yeah, because I want to know what the fuck reality you people are all fucking living in.
It's not you've been hit by a smooth criminal?
You guys are correct. It's you've been hit by, and I've lived my whole fucking life knowing that it's you've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. So I want to know what
Oh, you're an
reality,
idiot.
what reality I'm
no,
living in.
No, you're just an idiot.
No, I'm not an idiot. Absolutely not.
Well,
Wait a
Marco
minute.
said shot. So,
Well, he's
that's
a
even
moron.
worse.
So wait, so you've been. I was gonna say you've been hit by a smooth criminal, but no. So
You've been hit by. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Justin's reaching.
That's not true.
Justin's
I'm
reaching
not
for a bit
reaching.
here.
I'm not reaching for a bit.
No, because
Dude,
when
if
you have
you've
so-
been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth
Reach.
criminal.
Reach.
What are you guys talking about?
We need
Wait a
an NBA
minute.
ref
So-
here to call this
so
reach
No,
out.
that's
So
fucking
time out.
bullshit. I lived my whole life that
you-
if you've been hit by, you've been struck by. There's no fucking way that you all, in good conscience, can say you've been hit by, you've been hit
Yeah,
by. You're saying you've been shot
Well,
by. That's
Hold
ridiculous.
on.
First
Hold
off,
on. Me and Jay Fine answered it correctly. So
And
what,
me,
why are we
asshole.
lying?
I'm not-
What the fuck am I? What am I,
wait,
invisible?
Wait a minute. No,
And
but
Nick.
wait.
Yeah.
Didn't they
I'm
say
saying that
hit
you
by
guys
twice?
are
Isn't it
correct.
different?
No, he's saying that we're
You
right.
guys are all correct.
Yes.
But I'm saying
He's
I
fucked
live
up.
in an alternate
Yeah,
reality
he's saying
than
he's
you
fucked
people.
up.
Because
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
you do.
No, because
You
it's
live in an alternate
no,
reality.
that's not. It's not. I don't believe it. It's not.
I don't know.
I listen to music constantly. I'm a fucking musician. That's ridiculous.
Wait,
dude.
in the Papa Roach version, does he throw in a "You've been hit by, you've been struck
it's
by"?
Alien Ant Farm, by the way. What
Sorry.
you're thinking of? Sorry, no.
I don't know.
Alien Ant
What's
Farm,
the
yeah.
lyrics of that one?
Hey, all I
Uh,
know is that's a ding, ding, ding. I got that one right.
I think in that
Let's
one he made.
go.
Can you look
anyway.
up the lyrics of that, Jay Fine?
I just know from that,
let's see.
from the dun 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 dun. dun. I've
Yeah.
heard that line
I
so
know,
many
but-
times, so I've heard him say, "He's like,
Am
"You've
I
been
getting
hit by,
Alien Ant
you've
Farm
been
wrong?
hit
Is that
by
is that
a
what it
smooth
is?
criminal."
You, maybe it's that version.
You can't even look it up, kid, because you got fucking. We're on
Yeah.
the computer.
Well, let's see. Could I? Oh, yeah.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
that's
But
what
they
you-
hold
so
on. They
that's
didn't.
what
Wait a
you
minute.
thought.
They didn't say. So it's you've been hit by, you've been struck by.
No, that's
No,
what I
that's what
thought
he's
it was
always
my
thought.
whole
Okay,
life.
okay, so-
It's you've been hit by, you've been hit by a smooth criminal is the
Okay.
actual lyrics.
lose-
I
we
think
lo-
we lost Al.
Hold on. I think I just touched the button by accident. Is that me?
Marco,
All right,
don't
that's-
ever
can you
fucking
not-
do that again,
you-
you moron. Fucking idiot.
I'm glad I didn't hear that in person because it sounded loud when I was coming
Kid
back
acts
in.
like
I
a
would have wanted to
fucking
punch him right in the throat.
retard.
All right.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. To answer your question, yes, the Alien Ant Farm version is "You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal."
Dude, Alien Ant Farm, you can
Oh,
go
okay.
fuck
I
yourself.
can't believe Alien Ant Farm. That's the most Alien
Yeah.
Ant Farm ever has affected
You
somebody's
got,
life
you just
ever.
got ant farmed. That's what the fans call it.
Well-
You just got ant farmed.
So we're both right.
Welcome to our reality, Bones.
Yeah, legit.
All right.
So we're all tied.
No, we're not all
No, we're
tied.
not tied.
Al and Jay Fine have 2. You and Nico have 1.
Oh, right. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Everyone's-
What is
everyone's
the
looking good for the
capital of Australia? What is the capital of Australia?
No way, dude. Nico, don't fuck this up, bro.
Yeah, you're probably gonna
Don't fuck
fuck
this up, man. Don't fuck this up. No shot, right? No, I'm gonna cross it out because that's too easy.
What is the capital of Australia?
I hope I'm not wrong, dude. You fucking dirty cunt.
Let me know when everybody's pens are
I'm
down.
good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Hold on, hold on. All right.
Pens down.
Pen is down.
Jay Fine.
I know I'm gonna. I was between Sydney and Melbourne. I picked Sydney.
I said Melbourne.
I said Melbourne.
Al.
It's Canberra.
It is Canberra.
Wow.
Bang.
I've never even heard of that.
I've heard of Canberra. I just didn't know it was the capital.
Yeah, I
the
didn't
least-
know that.
I only had Sydney and Melbourne in my head.
Yeah.
I'm good with Australia.
It's
by the way.
Canberra.
They're the home.
Wow.
They
Was that
home.
was that a double? Was that a double?
No, it wasn't.
No,
No,
it
it
wasn't.
wasn't.
Okay.
We'll say
I
when
can't
it is.
see the screen, guys.
I know.
can't see the
I
screen.
know. Yeah.
I know. Well, to believe it or not, we actually don't even have it on the screen. We have you on the
I
screen
don't have it on
behind
the
us.
screen.
Yeah, we have
either.
your fucking melon in this whole screen.
There you go. Make a wish.
Show us your dick. There goes your headphones. All right. This one is a name this movie.
Nice.
Name this movie. What a great picture, by the way.
Huh?
Do you have to send me the picture?
No, I'm just gonna read you it's a description of the movie. So I'm gonna read you the description. Chev
Okay.
Chelios is a Los Angeles hitman, is poisoned by the mafia, and must keep his adrenaline flowing constantly in order to keep himself alive while he tries to track down the man who poisoned him. Name that movie.
Nice, dude.
Oh my gosh, it's the movie with.
It's on the tip of my. I know it's on the tip of my fucking tongue.
It's actually a pretty good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a weird movie, dude. It reminds me of Running Scared. It's like shot weirdly.
I mean, yeah, it is kind of shot weirdly.
Do you
but
know what
it's
I
a great
do you,
movie.
Do you know what I mean by that? I-
Chev Chelios is a Los Angeles hitman.
What a nice dude. That's a good name.
Is
That's a
poisoned
good
by the
character
mafia
name.
It's like a hockey player's name.
and
Chris Chelios.
Yeah, Al. Yep.
Yeah, that's why.
There we go.
It's
Okay.
a sick name.
it is a great
All
name.
right, I think I got it.
Okay. Same. I do wish Justin didn't put the picture in the background because that's a
You don't like that picture? I can't wait for that to be
it's
imposed.
a straight layup. To me, it's a straight layup.
Is it the actor? Is it the actor in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
He shouldn't
Is-
have done that. if it's
Yeah,
the
you
actor.
shouldn't have done that.
So
Now
sta-
they
Is
say
this a
it's
Statham
Chris-
movie? It's Statham, right?
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
no,
you
is
can't,
it?
you can't see the picture. Yeah.
Now the whole question's compromised. Now Jay
No,
Fine
it's
can't
not.
see the
Mako,
picture.
Mako, do not
This is
make a big
crazy, man.
fucking deal out of this, please.
This is
It's
insane.
not that fucking big. It's a
insane
great
already.
question.
Yeah.
I like the
I
style
just
of
showed him the
question.
fucking
I know.
picture,
No,
dude. Shut
I
the
knew.
fuck
I
up.
knew what movie it was before you showed me the picture. The name is what I'm.
This
blanking
movie-
on.
This movie should have been picked last week.
Ah.
1000%. It's that good.
All right, pens down.
Or
Pens it down.
any of his other
Yeah.
movies where he drives the car.
Nico,
Crank.
Crank.
Fuck. I said
Frank.
Volt.
let me see your paper.
What did you say?
I knew it was a one word.
You said Volt?
Yeah, I knew it was like a one.
What are you
Was it
writing
to-
down, Al? What are you writing
Crank,
down?
I said.
Yeah, but you didn't show
I
me your
put
paper.
down my thing.
Yeah, it looks like you just
Wow, that's
fucking
like-
wrote it,
You just
dude.
scribbled it out. What the fuck is that? It's on
No,
question.
that's on the third one, Mako.
Dickhead! I
Yo,
said crank. Rewind the fucking tape,
I'm
you
so
moron.
down for every time Mako makes an
I love
accusation
every time
to
that you.
lose half a point or something.
did you
It's
say, Jay
so
Fine?
ridiculous.
I was wrong. I said Volt. I knew the fucking movie too. I just couldn't think of the name
Volt.
of it.
Volt is
Well,
not
that
correct.
that scene that he's looking at that he put in the background is like a thing that you see. He just runs out in the middle of the street, starts clapping cheeks off of a fucking mailbox. I
All
was
right,
like, wow, this
you ready
movie's
for the next
awesome.
question?
Boobies.
The garlic
Yes.
plant or stinky onion gave what major U.S. city its name? The garlic plant or stinky onion gave what major U.S. city its name?
The Linway.
Is that your answer?
Nico, what? Like,
Are you guys serious?
That seems like it's your answer.
You ever
Final
seen
answer.
garlic?
You ever been in Lynn? It smells like shit. That was just an onion joke. What do you mind just reading the question one
Yeah,
more time?
let me read you the question one more time. The
Alright.
garlic plant or the stinky onion gave what major U.S. city its name? Al's got Siri going on his phone, listening to me ask the questions.
What major? What major city? Major city. Fuck, dude.
What major U.S. city?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
East or west?
What?
Okay.
Garlic
all right. I was
plants.
trying to work for one there.
The garlic plant or stinky onion gave what major U.S. city its name? I hate the way I say garlic.
Stinky onion is better.
Oh, look.
Garlic.
Look at you guys faking
Garlic.
your accent.
You guys have fake Boston
You're faking
accents.
your accent.
I don't even know.
Why don't
like,
you
what
suck
this
my
could
dick
even
with
be.
your dead grandmother's lips with those stupid comments?
Why don't we pens down in 5?
Whoa, whoa.
No,
Okay.
that's fine. You got to keep it moving. I'm
4.
good with
Yeah.
it. I'm good with it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
I don't know this answer. I took a stupid guess.
City. Oh, this isn't even a fucking city.
Pens down, dude. Pens are down.
Nico, the pen is down. You
Okay,
can't give
shut
an
the
answer.
fuck up.
Fargo.
I can't give a fucking answer.
Cincinnati.
Manhattan.
I have shallot.
Shallot is a city, dude?
No, it's not. But I didn't have anything.
You couldn't have just picked any
You should
city,
have just
dude?
said Charlotte at that point. It sounds more like it.
Didn't you say?
Oh, I
big?
should have said Charlotte. Is what I should have
Yeah,
said.
you're more.
Charlotte.
Yeah, instead of what?
Oh.
Wait, Nico, would you?
No. We're not
that.
gonna. Don't worry about my answer. He said Charlotte. He did not say Charlotte.
I know. I said Charlotte.
Yeah.
The answer is
I said-
Chicago.
You know, I
Awesome.
almost wrote Chicago like for no reason,
Almost.
and I wrote Fargo as a joke.
Didn't count.
You're right.
What the fuck is Fargo?
Chicago.
I actually did
Chicago.
write Chicago and I crossed it out.
Yeah, well, you should have
You're such
kept
a
it.
fucking
You got to
liar,
trust
Jay
your gut,
Fine.
dude.
Look at I literally
Did you
wrote
really? No,
Chicago.
it's-
and I-
You got to trust your gut, bud.
That's disgusting. That makes me want to throw up.
I have a. You guys fucked me from Al not being here on one of these questions that I have because it's a name that I'll just have to send it to him.
That
What?
sucks.
Next question. What is the name of the mouse in the movie Green Mile?
I don't. I just seen a clip of this though.
What is the name of the mouse in the movie?
Now this doesn't give away. This is just a real time buffering question. Why does he kill the girls?
What? You've never seen the Green
You
Mile?
ever seen the Green Mile? He
He
didn't.
doesn't. He's trying to save them.
He's trying to save them. It's like almost like a Frankenstein type deal.
Oh, okay. That's what happens. Sorry. Okay, cool. Also, by the way, I ended up watching Gone Girl. That was disappointing. The movie was disappointing, to say the least.
It is disappointing, Nico.
What is the name of the mouse in the movie The Green Mile? Pens down?
Yep.
I'm asking. Does everyone
Yeah.
get their answer?
Yes.
All right.
I'm between two here. I don't know if it's Mr. Jingles or Steamboat Willie. I'm taking Steamboat Willie.
It's Mr. Bojangles.
I wrote Herbie.
I don't know. I wrote Milo. I don't know.
It's you fucked up. You should have never said Bo. It's Mr. Jangles. So nobody got that correct.
Wait a minute.
No, you said Mr. Bojangles. That's not
Oh,
a
it
correct
was
name.
Willie.
It's Mr. Jangles.
Okay, Al, it's not even fucking
He doesn't
close.
say, you know what, you got a piece
It's
of that
Mr.
cornbread,
Jingles.
Mr. Bojangles.
It's
You can't have none.
Mr. Jingles. Not Bojangles.
Oh, so I was right. It was either one.
Yeah, but you
Mr. Jingles or Steamboat Willie.
Well, you
I
weren't-
said Steamboat Willie. I knew it was one of them.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
Oh,
fucking...
fuck. I picked the wrong
You
one.
said Bojangles. His name is
no,
Mr.
I'm doubting
Jingles.
myself. I could have
Yeah.
swore at some point in the movie he says, you want some piece of that cornbread, Mr. Bojangles? Well, you can't have none. I could have swore he says
It's
it in the fucking
Mr.
movie.
Jingles, dude. It's Mr. Jingles. Jingles, not Jangles. Jingles.
And there's
Mr.
no
Jingles.
Bo.
And there's no Bo. It's
There's
not Bo
no
Jackson.
Bo. All right, well, you guys kind of fucked me on this one because it is.
We fucked you on this one, too?
Yeah, because that's supposed to be on the screen, dude. I didn't know this kid was going to be a loser.
Well, yeah, this kid's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
I don't know
What
what you
is the name of this character?
Just send me a fucking picture,
I already
dickhead.
did, dickhead. Check your phone.
Fucking banana head.
I sent it to you.
You sent it to me?
Yes.
Hold the thing back up, Justin.
What is the name of this character from the Goonies?
Oh, I forget this guy's fucking name.
What is the name from
Somebody said it like 3 weeks ago, and I can't remember it.
Jay Fine? What is the name of this character from the Goonies?
Is this number 7?
Yeah.
Is this number 7?
Yes.
Yes.
I hope this is his name. I mean, it's got to be. It's got to be.
You want some of this cornbread, Mr. Bojangles?
I could have swore somebody says that in the
You're
movie.
getting two movies confuffled
Then what,
here.
oh, then what's the
You're
one that
thinking
I...
of the movie Life.
Oh, right. You're right. I'm sorry,
Oh,
you're
my
right.
fucking-
Oh, you see where the misconception comes in, though, in the cross kind of reference there. It's kind of the
Why?
same.
Because all black people look the same?
No, because it's about a movie about a black
He's
guy in
always
jail.
wrong.
It's a
He's
movie about a black
always
guy in jail from back in the day.
Are you saying all black people are in jail and they look the same?
Nope, I'm saying this is
So what
two
do what
movies.
do all?
What?
Oh, this kid's haunted. He's unplugging
this
his
kid's
he's
unplugging his
unplugging
mic.
his
This kid's a
fucking
fucking
Wi-Fi
moron.
connection so he doesn't fucking
Leave him pause, this piece of shit.
This is this me?
Now
Yeah,
you're
it's
back.
you.
Yeah,
I don't
this
know
is
what you're
you.
fucking
Stop
around
touching
with.
shit, Al.
Why,
I'm not, dickhead.
why are you mini screen now?
Now,
I'm.
This is like impossible.
Is-
we're getting.
I don't even want to put this
What?
episode out.
on, dick.
Just wait for him to come back.
Because you're getting smoked in trivia. Is that why?
Yeah, you're unplugging the Ethernet.
You're unplugging the Ethernet out.
We know what
I'm
you're
here.
doing. We know where you are.
What are you talking about?
You're...
Starting to get pissed.
What's your answer, dude?
Can I talk or no?
Yes, we're waiting for you to talk.
What's going on? Fucking sloth.
Dude,
What
are
is the
you-
answer?
You are panicking right now. You're stressed.
Wait, what?
Sloth.
He's saying sloth. What is your answer?
Sloth.
I was sloth.
I wrote Rudy.
Rudy?
Nico.
Oh, dude.
I thought it had something to do because he likes baby roots.
Fucking bitches. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yes,
can hear
yeah.
you. We can hear you now.
Wait, why did screen go
Jesus
small?
fucking Christ.
I don't know. It's probably
Am
on
I
this
right?
end. Yes, you're
Yes.
correct. Can you make this full
Beautiful.
screen?
I don't know It just randomly went.
His
not full
bandwidth,
screen.
it's his internet. It's his band. It says bandwidth is low.
Oh, that.
Oh, he's
Hey,
back.
there it
Hey,
is.
he's back, you fucking moron.
Kid's got a
Not my
fucking-
bandwidth.
Can we get it? Can we get a thumbs up?
Can we see a dick?
All right. So
It's
what
too
do
small.
what do we got the scores at right now?
Right now, Al has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. J Fine has 3. Nico has 2. Mako has 3.
All right.
Next question.
So I'm down by 2.
How did Marco get 3? How did Marco get 3?
Sloth, Crank,
He got
and
that
Luke
one out.
Skywalker. I got that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
All right, next question. How many albums did the Notorious B.I.G. release before his death?
Ah.
How many albums did the Notorious B.I.G. release before his death?
This might be a fucking really low number, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not the biggest music connoisseur. B.I.G. was before my time, so I'm just gonna pick my lucky number and hope that that's what he put out before he
You've
got
been
caught.
hit by. You've been hit by.
A smooth criminal.
Fucking, those are not the lyrics, dude. Fuck Alien Ant Farm, those pieces of shit. Why would they do that?
Who's Alien Ant Farm?
It was like a rock band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I figured that. I didn't know if they sung anything iconic.
Yeah. You've been hit by.
That's the only
you've
song
been
I know by
struck
them is
by.
that fucking thing.
Dun, digga, digga, dun, dun, digga, dun,
I'm
dun,
ready.
digga, dun, dun.
Oh.
Pens down?
Thumbs
Yeah.
down.
Al?
Yes.
Nico? What's your answer?
4.
Marco?
2.
I have 1.
I think it's 1 as well. I have 1.
It is 1. That is correct.
Thank you.
I think Life After Death was the only one he put out before.
No,
him,
Ready
right?
to Die
Right.
was.
Ready to Die
was his
was
first
first.
album, right?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of
Yep.
weird how like he just kind of all the albums just like kind of just
This
like, true to his
is
death.
the closest answer wins.
Nice.
Kyrgyzstan, a Central Asian. Sorry, my screen like went stupid. Kyrgyzstan in Central Asia tops the list as country furthest away from the ocean. How far away is it?
In miles or
Yes,
okay.
I want kilometers.
Jesus Christ.
Kyrgyzstan in Central Asia tops the list as country furthest from any ocean. How
This-
far away is it?
This may be a dumb question, but it's just a pronunciation thing. Is Kyrgyzstan? Is that Kazakhstan?
No, Kyrgyzstan.
No,
its own country.
Kyrgyzstan is not Kazakhstan.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if you were just saying. All right. Well, that,
The spelling is Kyrgyzstan.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think it matters the spelling, to be honest.
Yeah, well, if I wrote Kazakhstan,
Well, there is a
is-
Kazakhstan.
that's what I'm saying.
I think
long
this
as
is a file. This is a long way. Maybe that might not be it. That's a long way from the water. But you know what? Closest answer wins. I like my number.
I just adjusted my number. I don't know.
Fuck your number.
Meek, I hope you get this.
I hope I do too. It's the only faith I have to get back in this game. Pens down. Oh, sorry.
Is this a double?
No,
Oh. Okay.
No, it's not.
you will know when the double is here.
All right.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a
A gay
smooth
criminal.
Dun, 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 dun,
What's your
dun, dun,
asshole?
What's your asshole? Hey, this guy's fucking gay.
Dun,
And I'm kind of gay.
How far is the how far is the farthest ocean from
From
Kyrgyzstan and Central
Asia.
Asia?
All right, I got 8,700 miles.
4,100.
Hold on, I gotta write them down.
Yeah, you got to write it down. This is the
87.
tough part.
You said 41.
Yep, 100.
41.
Oh, jeez, I'm low. I said 1150.
1150. Al?
I said 5,000.
Okay,
Jay
so,
Fine, you are correct. Well, not correct. It's 1,620
yeah.
Wow.
miles.
Jay Fine.
So Jay Fine gets the
Wow,
correct
there we go,
answer
Jay.
there.
I knew I was
I'll
way
take it.
too
Is that
fucking
Jay Fine's
far.
5th point or 4th point?
That is Jay Fine's 5th point.
So what is it?
Wow,
Al
Jay
6,
Fine.
J Fine 3, me. I mean, J Fine 4, me 3.
No, me.
Jay
I'm
Fine
5.
has 5.
Okay.
Al has 6. Nico has 2. You have 3.
Okay.
Wow, Jay Fine hit the over in his correct answer.
All right. Next question. What is the most Googled word in 2022? What was the most Googled word in 2022? Al would be having a panic attack right now.
Did you just fart?
What was the most Googled word in 2022?
Another dumb question, but we're looking for like a keyword, not like the or a. Right?
It's not like who. Not like who.
Okay.
really want to know who are you?
What was the most Googled word?
Oh, ow! I'm in between two. Fuck.
I want to have fun and say this word.
So have fun and say it. Marco's pen is so down. He was so down, ready to go.
I'm done.
Pen's
Alright.
down.
I think I've heard this. Listen, I think I've heard this. It has to be something pop culture. Is everyone pens down?
Yeah.
Pen's down.
I thought it was two things. I thought it was either the cap or Wordle. I'm taking Wordle.
Jay, fine.
I thought it was either vaccine or Ukraine. I said vaccine.
Oh, Ukraine.
That's a good guess. I said algorithm.
Okay,
I said boobies.
it's a good one. It's actually Wordle, so that's a correct.
Wow. Nice.
Fuck you, Marco. Fuck you. Nico, I'm already blasting through your over-under, dickhead.
I think he's got Albie there typing the answers
he
out
does.
next to him.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he's at school.
This is a daily double.
Oh, all right.
You know these delicious little chocolate candies. They got a little hard shell. They're different colors. They're called M&Ms. What does M&M stand for? What does M&M stand for? This is a
I
tough
think I have
fucking
this as
question.
well, but I don't know, to be honest.
I bet you have half of it correct. M&M stands for M&M. What does M&M stand for? Dun, 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 dun,
And I'm
dun,
gay.
dun.
Wow. I'm fucking gay. Holy shit. Wow.
What does M&M stand for?
I don't know.
Do,
Oh, that's fucking gay.
Dude, fucking
If I get
fun.
this right, do I win?
I don't know. It's a daily double, so I don't think they'll be able to catch you. We'll just finish in regardless.
Well, I definitely will beat Marco if I get this right.
Pens down?
I think I have this.
All right. Nico?
Micro and mini.
I said melt in mouth.
I said mini Mars.
Guys, it's Maz and Murray.
It is Maz and Murray.
I knew Mars was one of them. I didn't know what the other one
Yeah.
was.
I don't know where you came up with mini, guys. It's the Maz company. They have Maz bars.
I know. I
Oh.
get
Like
that.
Maz makes sense.
That's a tough question. He's got to be Googling these. This
How am I
question
Googling
is
them?
-1 if wrong.
This is my only shot to get back in it, right?
This is minus
Oh, this
one.
is -1? I can't hear you. Minus
Yeah,
one?
Yes, -1 if wrong. Possession is 9/10 of the law. So if Mr. Smith's rooster lays an egg in Mr. Brown's yard, who owns the egg?
What? Wait. Say that again.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. So if Mr. Smith's rooster lays an egg in Mr. Brown's yard, who owns the egg? Whose egg does it belong to? Well, who does the egg belong to? I said that wrong. Not whose egg.
Can you
What
say
are the names?
I have my answer, but can you say it one more time?
Possession
please?
is 9/10 of the law. So if Mr. Smith's rooster lays an egg in Mr. Brown's yard, who owns the egg? Remember, this is -1 if incorrect. This is, you have like 3 choices here. So pens down in
So it's,
5,
Okay.
4, 3.
What was the first guy's name again?
Mr. Smith.
Okay.
Pens down in
This is
5,
such a stupidly worded riddle. It's not even
4,
funny.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
The
Pen is down.
the rooster.
Okay, I have Mr. Brown / his hen because roosters don't lay eggs.
I just said Mr. Smith.
Roosters do not lay eggs. I put Mr. Brown 90%, Smith 10%, but that's wrong. I think Jay Fine's right. Roosters don't lay eggs.
Yeah, but he didn't word it like that.
Okay.
Wait, what?
The correct answer is nobody because roosters don't lay eggs.
Hold on, I did my thing says Mr. Brown's hen because roosters don't lay eggs. I have that whole thing written out.
Oh, we got to give him that point.
Yeah, you got to give him the point.
Got to give him
That's
that
fine.
point because he got the gist of it. He
I'll
got to
give-
get
yeah,
that
that's-
I'll
point.
give him the point.
The logic.
All right.
The logic that he put into it, I guess. Yeah, that's -1 for all of us.
Oh,
except
what an
for-
idiot. What an idiot
Come
I
on,
am.
guys. Roosters don't lay eggs. Be smarter than
Am
that.
I out of this? I can't win.
No, you get 2 fucking points, dude.
Yes, you're way out of it, dude. You're going to come in last place, you loser.
What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row? What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row?
Can I put my life on the line for
You've
this?
never done Bones. You've never done this.
Yeah, I've done this plenty of times.
I've done this once.
I know you can't see the picture, but it's Pete Webb with his fucking sunglasses
Who do you
on.
think you are?
Who you are? I am.
That guy's
What
such
a
a
fucking
that's
dumb
the
line,
dumbest
dude.
quote I've ever heard in
It's
my
the
life.
dumbest line. That guy
Oh,
should've got
that doesn't get you
slapped.
jacked up, though?
Of
No.
course it gets me jacked up.
That guy should have got slapped
Oh,
after saying that.
You are a loser.
I'm
Pete Webb's
not
like
a
my
loser.
favorite.
Pete
He's a
Webb's
sports
fucking
I
icon.
love that, dude.
The other quote is way better. It's like, hate me or love me, all you could do was watch. That's a good quote. Who do you think you are? I am. You're a retard. That's who you are.
He's him.
He's
He
not
is him.
him.
You want me to
No,
tell you?
he is not.
All right,
no,
pens
that's-
down.
Wait, can I hear the question one more time? I'll give you 5 seconds.
What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row?
Can I put my life on the line for an enormous amount of points?
Unfortunately not.
All right.
Fuck. I don't know.
Pens
I'll
down?
go last
Pen
because I
down.
know I'm right.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's a turkey. Turkey.
That
I
was
also
a horrible turkey.
yeah, that was
impression.
the worst thing I've ever seen. Now I also
I
said
don't
turkey.
know.
I think he's right. I didn't say turkey.
It is.
It is a
he's
turkey.
right,
I
it
said
is
turkey.
Okay, fine. I am right.
It is
Yeah.
turkey. That's a correct answer.
Fuck.
Let's go, dude.
Man, I
fucking-
even
I
gave
knew
Al.
that,
Al
too.
had the -1 there too, dude.
I'm one fucking away from fucking getting my over.
Do I got 9 points right now, guys? Yeah.
I
I
don't-
think I
Yeah.
got 9.
I
You
don't
would have
keep
had
How's
track.
that
10.
for your over under, you cunt?
Yeah, well, you're googling the answers.
What
Yeah,
was
I'm
the
Googling.
first city to host the Olympics twice? What was the first city to host the Olympics not only once, but 2 times?
I mean, Bones. How are we talking modern era?
The Olympics have been going on since the fucking 7th
That's-
century.
It's a legitimate question.
Dude, what was the first city to host the Olympic twice? They were the first ones to do it. So it's the
I'm gonna
first
put
one.
down the answer
Oh,
that I
okay.
know is right, but I know you're gonna tell me I'm wrong.
Okay.
You just need the
I just know it's right 100%. So if this is a modern era question, then this is a modern era question.
I mean, it's obviously a modern era question. Like, it's
Okay,
not.
so
What
your
are you
answer then.
talking
I'm gonna
about? Like fucking.
I'm gonna
Greek
change-
Fucking,
Yes, that's exactly what I was talking
yeah,
about.
but that's ridiculous, dude.
What they held every single one for like hundreds and thousands of years.
But you know what I mean. That's
so
like,
then just answer the question. Say it was modern.
You answer the question. Y'all getting too technical. You know I'm not being technical.
All right, I switched it.
Because the switch hitter. Pens down?
You're.
All right, Nico.
I said Athens, Greece.
I said London.
I said Athens.
I was going to say Athens as well because they held every single one. I crossed it out when he said, and I said London.
It's Paris.
Paris, okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Once he said it was modern, you should have switched off Athens, guys.
I mean, sure. He said they held the first one. I didn't know Paris held the first Olympics.
No. They were the first ones to hold it
Twice.
times.
2 times is what he was saying.
Okay. Cool.
All right, this one is -1 if wrong,
Oh.
+1 if you give me this person's first movie ever.
So this could be a 3-point swing.
Yes.
Oh. All right.
In which I still couldn't catch Al, right?
Correct.
With a 3-point swing.
Because it's,
I
well, it's
believe
not,
It'd
it's
be
not,
2 points and then
believe-
-1 if he's.
it's not the last question. So you could. If,
Yeah, it is. And
This
this
is the
question
last
15.
question. 15.
I believe Jay Fine can catch me looking at the numbers.
Yes.
He could tie me. He could tie
yeah,
me.
I could tie.
Which would be crazy. So it's -1 if wrong. +1 is a bonus if you give me his first movie ever.
Okay.
What actor plays Stan in the Eminem music video?
And then that actor's first movie ever.
And then give me his first movie ever. What actor plays Stan in the Eminem music video?
Oh, fuck.
We don't hold you on.
But he's gonna go to wondering why I got out of bed at all.
Well, I know for a fact Mark is going to get this.
I don't think you got to worry about me.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I definitely know who the actor is. The first movie, I have no idea. But I'm going to take an educated guess. I'm probably.
also know the first movie if you know the actor.
I hope I do.
You might
I
get
hope
it confused with his second movie.
Yep,
but it's
I'm probably going to.
not.
I'm probably going to.
Please don't hold you
So
I
I go under.
Time, 90.
Pens down in 5, 4,
Is the pen
3,
down?
2, 1. Pens down. Nico.
Kevin Bacon. I don't know the.
I
fucking movie.
I don't know. I
don't know, man.
said Andy Dick. I just messed around.
Why would it be Kevin Bacon?
I don't fucking know the answer. All right.
But think about when Stan came out. Kevin Bacon's like fucking 50 years
No
old.
fucking shit, man. Who cares? So
It's
Jake
Devin
Gyllenhaal
Sawa.
was in
Devin
Devin Sawa.
Devin Sawa is the answer. And I think was his first movie Casper.
I put Devin Sawa Little Giants.
It is Devin Sawa, Little Giants.
Shit, yeah, you're right.
Al ran away.
You're right.
That's
I forgot.
12 out of 15, you fucking losers.
Yeah, that's up for that's a
11.
1,000% up
That's
for
11.
Listen,
up for contestation.
can someone do me a favor?
That's 11.
I want this clip made. We'll say it now. I'm not even going to text it. I want the clip made where he put the odds at 5.5. Then I want you to put in the clip of Michael Jordan say, and I took that as disrespect, and then put me getting 12 points.
You got
That's
a-
the clip. getting
You
made.
got 11, not 12. You had a minus
No,
one.
I got 12. I had 9. That's 3 points.
You had a minus one.
12.
That's not 3 points.
Dude, listen, hold on a second. We're going to go over everything.
It's minus
Oops.
1 if wrong, dude. How's it a 3 points?
Oh, okay. That's my fault. Still 11 points. Okay, I'm one under my record from I definitely have the most points both times, 1 and 2.
Yeah, now you got to
Oh.
string some fucking wins together, dude.
I do string wins together. I have the best record in the league.
You don't have the best record. Stop lying,
Yes, I
Al.
do.
You
Yes,
don't
I
have.
do.
You're not winning
Yes,
trivia
I
like
do.
on the season right
The
now.
only time you have a better record than me was when Nico's the games.
No, it wasn't.
Yep, that's it.
I think I'm pretty sure. Like I'm one ahead of you. You just
No,
making
you're
things
not,
up. Yeah,
dude.
I am. You're just
You
lying.
you don't keep track of anything, and you get dominated. You came in last place, Marco. Last place.
That's you've done that twice.
I've never come in last. Never once. Never once. You come in last place, embarrassing.
Also, I did not come in last place. I finished ahead of Nico by 1.
Why did you get them? Oh yeah, he said Kevin Bacon. That is
Yeah, you
true.
fucking scumbag.
Fucking Kevin Bacon. What a bad guess.
Yeah, that was bad.
I don't.
I gotta
it-
say,
Come on,
Aldo,
Kevin Sauer? You
Aldo,
don't remember the
Al,
music video?
honest to God, Al,
I don't-
I'm not trying to hate. I really think you're running away though, as far as like bad like draft picks and trivia answers. Like you're building a resume and a portfolio for like some bad ones. You really are. The Ricola one is like an all-time bad one. The air conditioning one is still bad. You said
I just got
something
a pack of Ricos.
that's great. That doesn't make it any more valuable of an answer.
Marco, you can't talk to any about the fucking draft with the picks that you pick.
No, this Marco, you have
You fucking dumb. Like, pick something that you're actually good at. Okay?
trivia. You can stay in the trivia lane. Definitely not the draft lane.
No, you guys are just simpletons with the draft. I don't want to hear you guys shit about anything.
Definitely not
Oh,
simpletons.
wait, I got
Your
some out of the box on this trivia.
His
If you guys
draft's just
think
straight
it's
up.
going to be a fucking just sequels and movies, you're outside of your fucking mind.
Nah, I gotta look up sequels.
Anyway, that was disrespectful, that 5-point line, and I took it as disrespect.
Well, you did also make a point that literally no one scored more than 4 points last week, Al. So
Yeah, but you told Marco's never beat me by 2 points. It's never going to happen. He gets lucky sometimes. Anyways, point being, that was great trivia, great questions, Bones. Right? I would call those all in my wheelhouse. Me and Tim would go with tooth and nail on that one.
I think that those probably were probably your best ones.
Hey, was Casper the second movie he was in?
It might have been. Hold on. Bones is away. He's taking a pee. Let me look it up.
Wow, that's not a straight line.
I will say one thing. In that maybe there should be an asterisk. I've played games with Al my entire life, and he is very Eddie Guerrero. He will cheat to win.
Absolutely, he will cheat.
Dude, you can check the video if you think I'm cheating. My hands have been in the zone the whole time.
I'm watching you right in front of me. I'm just teasing.
Okay. I don't care. Listen,
Casper was his second movie.
I know.
Casper's the second.
Guys, I looked it up because I know you're cunts.
What?
You guys were saying Little Giants and Casper. Casper was his second movie. Little Giants was his first. 1,000%.
Okay. And we're sure about the Mr. Jingles, and it wasn't Steamboat Willie.
It was 1,000% not Steamboat Willie.
Okay.
I'm not saying it shouldn't have been Steamboat Willie, because it probably should have been, but it wasn't.
No, there's two names that stick out to me, that and Steamboat Willie. Was that the creepy guy? Was his name Steamboat Willie?
Bro, you made that name up. That's not a real name.
Dude. Hold on, I gotta look this up.
Who is Steamboat Willie, dude?
I've heard of Steamboat Willie, but I wasn't sure.
Steamboat Willie is the name of like Mickey Mouse's character before he was Mickey Mouse.
Are you talking about Steamin' Willie Beeman?
Why did I think it was Steamboat Willie in that? I'm looking it up now.
Are you thinking
that's
of
probably true.
Steamin' Willie Beeman?
Listen, you know how Jordan just had his flu game? I just had my COVID game, buddy.
Kid's unbelievable.
How do you like that? Fucking brain fog.
Honestly,
hitting on all cylinders.
You did good. You did a good job. Are we doing the draft now?
Yeah.
Did we do the movie?
Not yet.
Not
We're
yet.
saving the movie?
Yeah, we'll save the movie.
Fucking trash.
I thought it was good. I thought it was funny.
Hold on. I'm seeing that it could be. I could be right. Too bad it.
You already have 11 points, dude. What are you worried about? You won.
It's both names. He's called both names in it.
I have never heard him called Steamin' Willie Beeman, dude. Whatever the hell name you said.
I think I should get 2 points for that because I
Where
had
are
both
you
names.
getting Steamboat Willie from? What are you talking
You
about?
look it up. You look it up on your phone. I'm looking it up now. Steamboat Willie Green Mile.
We're already on to the draft, so
We gotta do the order, Jay.
there's that.
All right, let's do it. I'll pull it up right here.
All right, guys. Since this is, I guess, my topic, well, let's go over a little stuff while you're setting that up. I think next week we should 1,000% do like a Super Bowl draft and don't even do the wheel.
Okay.
Like maybe like best commercial, best halftime performance, maybe best game.
Is
and then we
there
can pick-
is there enough there to go around for
that's
30,
why
25 draft picks
that's-
or whatever it
Yeah,
is?
you would have to do like best
so you're telling me
best
there's
Super
not
Bowl
5
snack,
best commercials?
best
there's not
commercial,
fi-
best Super Bowl snack,
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
rivalry. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Oh, Al's paused.
Get the what's it called stuff. We can get the things. But I think next week we should just do a Super Bowl one because it's Super Bowl time. Get those juices flowing for Nico.
Oh,
know?
thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah.
I got you, dude. I got you.
Good
Even
luck.
though this is a good one, you had action movies last week, so I don't want to hear any complaining.
No. I don't. And listen, I'm not that prepared, but once once the brain starts firing on a different cylinder, I will pop off some sequels that I can certainly think of.
All right, let's.
Yeah, so sequels, Nico, just to let you know, I took this as a
I know.
sequel any way, shape, or form. It does not have to be just movies. I know that the movie snobs to your left, to your right, actually, are very snobby about movies.
I also have a question. I have a question for you though. When you say sequels, is it just the immediate one after the original one, or is it anything?
No. I think you could take anything in the line.
So, like the sequel to a second movie in the line would be the third movie in the
The
line.
threequel, supposedly. So
The
it's-
Yes, you can-
trilogy would be considered a sequel, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
the
Anything
third
in
movie
the
is it would be like I'm just saying. if
Last
you
night, okay,
yeah,
I'll give you an
okay.
example.
I was gonna say, is fat? Could you
Last
say Fast
night-
8?
Last night I watched Rocky Balboa, the one where he fights as an
6.
older man, right?
Yeah.
So it's 6.
6.
In the description, it says sequel to
Yeah,
Rocky
it
Balboa.
is.
Okay.
because
Oh,
those
1,000%.
because all those
1,000%.
movies would be, if you talked about the Rocky franchise, you would say Rocky and its sequels.
So a sequel is just any movie that came after the first one.
Exactly.
That's all I'm at. That's literally
If
all
it's a
I'm
movie,
just-
though, if it's a movie, it could be
Now,
anything.
when you say it could be anything, are you thinking like books? Like what else would have sequels?
Anything
you
that's
could
a
do
sequel.
books, video
Anything
games,
that's a sequel.
music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or something miscellaneous too.
Okay. Oh, all right. All right.
All right, I have a back.
Could we
I
get
have
the-
a backdoor
All right.
one.
I got the. You ready to do the order?
Can we get the order?
Yeah.
I'm gonna smash on you guys. You have no clue.
Probably. I have zero preparation for this.
Nico, if you just get creative with it, you'll have so much shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm the first one up. I'm gonna. I'll take the 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, I'll take the 1-1.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's
I'm
different.
kind of pissed I can't see the whale if we're
I
being
know.
honest.
I know.
Don't worry, we can't either, bud.
We can't either because we gotta look at your fat ass head.
Conveniently, Jay Fine gets the 1, and we can't even fucking
Yeah, I
see the
know.
thing.
Yeah, for the first
Well,
time.
Al gets the pick.
Al's got the 2.
Al, all right.
Oh.
Where do you want to go, Al?
Give me the snake.
Oh, fucking.
I gotta piss.
That's where I want it. That's what I want.
Give me the snake, homie.
I almost took the snake. Ooh, Mark.
3.
All right.
I gotta pee.
Nico.
Fuck, dude.
204, bud.
I guess I'll take 2.
All right.
I can't wait to Wally Pip the fuck out of Al.
Oh yeah, you're right before him.
He's gonna be so mad when I Wally Pip him. See, here's the thing: is I've had time to like really sit down and think about this,
Processed, yeah.
and oh my god, I'm gonna kick y'all guys' ass.
He's got the list on lock, ready to go.
On lock. On lock.
Another moment of clarification here.
What do you need
The
clarified?
sequels. Do spin-off shows count as sequels?
Yes,
That's a good question, and I would say so.
Right. Okay. Just making sure.
I would say so.
Interesting. All
I
right.
mean, you can get Al to clarify when he comes back, but I would say yes. I would say yes. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good draft, to
I
be
do
honest
too.
with you. I'm very excited about this. I think it's a good subject. Al, would you say that a spin-off TV show would be considered a sequel?
Who's asking? Is this Jay Fine? Is he trying to take Fraser again?
This is Mako asking. But yeah, that would be considered a sequel,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. I wouldn't consider. What I wouldn't consider though is a second season.
No.
Okay, yeah, right. No, yeah.
But I would consider. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if
Okay.
you picked can I just throw one out here that none of us are ever gonna take because this movie kind of
Yes.
sucked? The Many Saints of Newark.
Yeah, that's like
That's a sequel.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's a prequel.
It's
I guess
a prequel.
you could take prequels in this too. I guess.
No,
I don't.
No, that's completely different. You can't. It's
Why?
a completely different thing.
Okay.
But it comes out after. If it, I would say if it came out physically after the original, that came out, would you consider a prequel?
As long as it came out after,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I think the release date
'Cause
would
we
probably
said like
be
Many Saints of Newark.
right.
You know what I mean?
That would be I guess you could call that a sequel. Yeah.
But it's technically a prequel.
Right.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think if it came out after the original date.
Yeah, I guess a release date I think is what we should judge by.
All right. So Jay Fine, why don't you kick us off?
All right. The more I think about it, I do think there are some good non-movie sequels out there, but I think movie's the big one. I'm going to kick it off with what I think is the best sequel for movies. And that's Godfather Part 2. So,
Jay Fine, you picked the right one, I believe, for movies in the first overall pick. If you guys can even hear me, I don't even know.
Yes, we can hear you. Nico?
I couldn't hear him. I didn't have my thing on.
He said you did a good job.
Oh, nice.
Great.
I guess then what you would want to call it is the second movie in this series or in this trilogy. But I'm definitely going to take it if it's definitely considered the sequel. I'm taking The Dark Knight.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. That's the one in my opinion right there. That's like the best
No.
Yes,
I think that's a right one too. I think they're perfectly ordered. Perfectly.
All right, Mako.
I was thinking about Dark Knight as well. So I think, yeah.
I'm gonna stick with movies because I think this could easily be two. I am gonna go with Top Gun Maverick.
Okay.
I think it's too early. I did love that movie, but I think it's too early.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are gonna get smashed.
What do you think?
It's
Justin,
completely
can I use
opinionated,
your saying?
It's like
Can
so
I use your saying?
opinionated.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
There's a lot of monsters on my list right
Yeah,
before
same
that.
here too, buddy. And I'm about to take one right now. The 2005 Patriots, where they won the second Super Bowl in a row. The sequel.
Okay, the 2005. I don't think you need to take that there. The second Super. Okay, 2004 technically. 2004, 2005 Patriots.
They won back-to-back Super Bowls twice though.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
No,
No,
they didn't.
They
No,
didn't.
No.
Oh,
They're still the only team to do it back to back.
Oh, so are you taking when they beat the Eagles?
Yeah, that would be the second time, right?
hmm
Okay, yeah.
they're not the
Yes.
second. They're not the only team to do
Third
it back to
overall.
back.
It's
Third
the
overall.
most recent.
They're
The
the
most
third
recent.
team. They're the
Most-
most recent.
Most recent.
I like how you went out of the box there, Bones.
Yeah. Let's see if you.
All right. So what
Wally
I'm going to
Pipp me
take
here.
then,
You might
I'm going to
Wally
Wally
Pipp
Pip him 110%. I'm also going out of the box. I'm taking Tom fucking Brady. The sequel to Drew Bledsoe, my friend.
I mean,
This is getting really,
I
really.
get them
This
all. I
is
get
really
every
getting
Super Bowl.
stretched. We're
I
really
I get the
stretching
greatest
this.
to ever do it.
yo,
We're really
honestly,
stretching
Al,
this down.
for
Al.
that to
know.
be your first pick in this considered draft, that might be the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard. That's the sequel
Why?
to Drew Bledsoe. That's how you're gonna.
You were
spin
better
that
off saying
Tom
he was the
Brady's the
sequel to fucking
He's-
Tom Brady Sr.
Yeah.
He's the fucking sequel, dude, to the whole when Kraft.
Nah,
got
this
the
is. I don't
See,
like where
that
you're
one
going.
I-
with
Veto
this.
it.
This
Veto
is
it. I'll
weird.
pick something else.
The way you're looking at it, right?
No, just let him keep it.
Just
'cause
let him
it's-
keep it because
it's
you
a
can
bad
keep-
pick.
you know
Let him
why?
keep
Because
it.
people are
I
gonna.
think it's a
You know
bad-
why?
I
Because
think it's a
people
bad-
aren't gonna.
Guys, do you realize when Kraft owned it and when Belichick became the coach, they had two quarterbacks. The first quarterback was Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe goes out. The sequel comes in. Tom fucking Brady. What are you talking
That's
about?
all
How
right.
don't you see the fucking
What's your
logic?
second pick?
How don't you see the logic? Tell me how you don't see it, Nico.
What's your-
Because it's
Because
just
it's
he's
an
not
endless
he's-
amount
It's an
of
endless
fucking
amount
sequels.
of sequels. It's like everybody's a
it's-
sequel
a-
technically.
It does. So doesn't Fast and the Furious have 9 million sequels?
It's to
I'm
one.
talking
One
about
has
Kraft,
nothing
one
to
has
do
nothing
with
to
the
do with
other.
the other
One
one,
has
Al.
nothing to do with the
sequel
other.
is
It's a shit
Tom
pick
fucking
from a
Brady.
shit person,
I'm not
Al.
taking that fucking shit. I'm not taking Cam fucking Newton. Why would I take that trash ass sequel? Why would I take Rocky 5? I wouldn't.
I don't know. That's fine, but I'm just saying.
You understand that? Do you understand it's a sequel in the line of quarterbacks?
I guess.
no,
I
no,
guess.
just
No, we
more
don't.
of just
no,
like
we
a
don't.
What's your
timeline,
second
so-
pick?
Because you're an
second
idiot.
pick?
The both of you are morons.
What's
no.
your second pick?
What's your second pick there, genius?
I'm getting to it. Relax.
Okay, because
At
now
this
you're
rate,
causing
at this rate, you should take your time.
I don't know. There's so many fucking movies. So you know what I'm going to do here? Give me the Chronic 2001. Give me your music. I want to put that on the board. I know Jay Fine's looking at it, thinking it's all sexy of a pick. Give me the Chronic Dr. Dre #2. I want that. I want Forgot About Dre, Guilty Conscience. I want it all. Give it to me.
I'm gonna smash on you guys this draft. It's not even fair.
I mean,
All right, Chronic 2001, solid pick. I am gonna go with my second pick, which this is a number 1 overall pick. I'm pretty sure I can get this on the last round because none of your brains can go here. And it is a book, and it is the book. What is the most sold book of all time?
The Bible.
Are you going to say the
I'm
fucking New
taking
Testament?
the New Testament.
That's a better pick than Tom Brady.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's a better
the
pick than
sequel
Tom
to
Brady.
the Old Testament.
I don't hate it at
I'm
all,
taking
Justin.
the
I
New
don't
I'm not
hate
gonna
it at
shit
all.
on- Listen, I'm not going to shit on Jesus Christ, number 1.
You
It's
can't.
never going to happen.
But
Not
you
gonna
notice
hear
I
me.
did take the Patriots before Jesus. So.
Yeah. I
And
actually respect.
I have 6 Super Bowls. I actually have 7 Super Bowls. Justin has 1. Okay. Thank you. I'll take the Brady pick. Thank you.
And if it wasn't for
Testament's
Jesus,
a great
Tom
pick,
Brady
and I
wouldn't
like-
have
And
any.
I like how you thought about that, Bonesy. I like how you thought about it.
Thanks.
Let them keep taking their movies the whole time.
Okay, I'm gonna go
probably
outside
will.
the box here again. I am gonna
What
go.
do you mean
with
again? You picked Top Gun too.
Yeah,
What do
he's
you
Top
mean
Gun 2
again?
is it's the
Top Gun
biggest movie
Maverick,
of this
dude.
year. It's the
That's
return
not
of the blockbuster.
outside of the
Recency
box,
bias,
dude.
recency bias.
It's not a recency
But
bias.
that's
Al.
not outside the box.
Okay, what did I say? I'm gonna stay outside the box on this one.
Yes,
I just meant I'm staying outside the box. I didn't mean like I'm
I'm
continuing
going
to stay outside.
outside again. You said. Okay.
Did I say outside again?
Yes.
Oh, well, I apologize then. I'm going with the 01-02 Lakers, the three-peat.
You kind of stole Justin's thunder there, but I do like it because they're a great fucking team.
It's the three-peat.
Yeah, you could've took the next one, too.
Justin picked the back-to-back. I said I'm going with the three-peat.
Justin set the tone.
I think 01-02 is their second.
I think the
title, though.
Patriots pick's a shitty pick. I think that's like
Whatever their third championship year is what I was going for. Because I'm pretty sure they won in 98, 99, 99, 2000, and 2000, 2001.
this wasn't Kobe on.
No, the first one was 99, 2000. Yeah, so 99, 2000. I think was their first one. Yeah, you might be right with 01-02.
Okay.
Three-peat. Okay.
I'll stick in my wheelhouse for this because I honestly my brain's not too evolving on it, but I'm taking Rocky 4.
Great fucking
Great
movie,
pick.
Nico. I love how you guys are shitting on Tom Brady, though.
For right
Nuts.
That's the worst pick of the draft, hands down by far.
Yeah, I have
right now.
I have
Oh,
another.
it's like
I
you're
have
trying to
another
cover
pick.
up for your Top Gun fucking pick, you
Top
fucking
Gun's a great pick.
fucking dick nose.
I mean,
Someone slip him some CBD, please.
no, God only knows.
Drug
what we-
him!
Damn it up.
Drug
Put it
him
up his
now.
fucking dick hole.
Yeah.
New Testament. That's definitely one that'll take you for a whirl.
I love the fucking New Testament pick. Great pick, Bones.
Way better than
Thanks,
yours.
pal.
I have a monster pick that I think only Justin will like, to be honest.
And you're probably correct.
The last time you said you had a monster pick, Al, you picked Tom.
The greatest to ever do it, homie.
I gotta say, Al, you hype up these blue ball hand job picks sometimes, and I respect that you like the hype game.
Dude, you just picked Top Gun 2, which I guarantee you'll never fucking watch again.
False. Already watched
You
it
got
twice.
Godfather 2,
Yeah.
Dark Knight, Tom fucking Brady. Those mean something. Top Gun is only for this year, and it was the first movie that came out of COVID, the first action movie. That's the only reason why it gets that much hype. I love the movie. I love action movies. I do not believe it's in the first round. My opinion.
It's a very good sequel, though. I agree.
But
It's a very good sequel.
there's a million better
Fourth round
sequels than he took in the first round. That's crazy. All right, Jay Fine, back to back here.
Yeah, back to back. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go with a video game here,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna take Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, great pick.
Okay, great pick.
Good game, dude.
Oh, fuck.
And what are you
Red
getting?
Dead
Oh,
2.
Mr. Marston.
Oh, dude, you just got me geared up. I might want to re-download.
Dude,
No,
speaking
it's a
of fucking
good
video
game, dude.
games that I want to like, never mind re-download, but buy the remastered version is The Last of Us because that show's fucking so good.
You never played The Last of Us?
No,
Dude.
No, I never
Oh,
played it
Yo,
either.
all
God.
right, so well, it's a
How good's the show, guys? How good
Unbelievable.
is it?
Great, unbelievable.
so
Unreal. That's the only thing
Episode
I
3 was a
trusted
little
Marco
gay,
on
but
in
it was
the
still
last
good.
you'll love the. I mean, he played the game like through and through, so I'm sure it was.
I do. I haven't played the game, but I would like to play it.
Yeah, they remastered it for PS5. I'm gonna definitely get that. All right, what do you got for your back-to-back here?
Wow, it's tough. I'll go back to the movies. I'll go back to the movies. I'll take Bad Boys 2. We talked about it last week. It's been
Okay.
in my head.
It was on the list.
It was on the
Unbelievable.
list.
You can't pick the first one. I love it.
Oh my god!
No
dude,
shit.
I just had something in my fucking head.
There's some monster movies on the board, guys.
Oh well, I'm gonna go with video games because I did have a video game in my mind that.
I like it.
Do I
Nico.
wanna go video game?
I don't know. Do you want to go video game here? Go video
I
game.
wanna go video game.
Or are you gonna go movie again?
Or I have something else.
I almost feel like we should have forced people to pick in certain categories on this.
Well, that could have been something that you could have drew up there. That would have been that would have
It's
been
a
ideal.
mistake. It's a mistake.
That would have been ideal. I'm going to go up in the air. I don't know how this one's going to be perceived, but if we're talking in sequence of, the evolution of some things, I don't know if you guys can definitely say red flag. Okay, that's absurd. I'm gonna go with the iPhone. I'm going with a smartphone. Is that a sequel to the evolutions of telephones
No,
or
because
no?
there was nothing before an iPhone that was made by Apple. It's not the sequel to anything.
I disagree. I think that I would consider that, Neek, and I think that you made up for that inventions draft with that pick right
First
all
off, no,
all you
that's
guys got to
not a
do is say
sequel.
is if it is.
I would
or
say
it is.
take like iPhone 10 or whatever the newest one is.
I'm gonna. So if you would just say that, I'm gonna go iPhone 14. That's how I'm putting it.
Is
Okay.
it on 14 yet?
Yes,
it is.
I have the 13, and I didn't wait a month and got fucked on the new phone, like an idiot.
I have the thing where I can just trade it in whenever.
That sounds,
I mean, I could
sounds
really
like
split
that
hairs
sounds
here,
like- that sounds like a
I
good
could
guy.
really split hairs here and usurp Nico's entire pick because he should have
Probably
got.
should.
Huh?
You probably should. That's how I like to do. Just fucking cuck everyone that picks a bad pick.
Because what my pick is actually going to be here technically is the cell phone, because that's the sequel to the landline phone.
So you're taking all cell phones.
Exactly. That's what that's what he should have picked instead of just one
So
phone.
once again,
I don't know. I see.
this dude's taking this dude
It's-
has a
that's the-
cell
what do you
phone, bro.
mean?
But
That's
I chose
He should have
smartphone. But
made
if
the
we're gonna
broader
make it,
pick. That's one thing, and it's not even the sequel to anything. The cell phone is a direct sequel to the landline or rotary phone. Is it not? It's the next evolution of that phone.
It is. I think I'm writing it down because that's your answer.
Like the iPhone didn't come. It's like a different version of a cell phone.
I think that you guys are very unoriginal, and I'm going to give you my answer now.
My point about this, though, Marco, is right now, if you looked at your two things, would you rather have the first iteration of a cell phone or would you rather have the iPhone 14? I think you'd rather have the iPhone 14. Would you
But
guys agree
it
with
doesn't matter. I'm saying the iPhone isn't a sequel. It's not a sequel.
But
it's
if you
just
look at everyone
It
else's
is.
picks
The
on this
14
list,
is a sequel to 13.
yeah, but it's
if you,
not.
if you look at everyone else's picks on this list, everyone would like that in their life right now. You would like to go see Top Gun Maverick, right? You'd like to see the Lakers again. You wouldn't like that first iteration of a cell phone right now.
But that doesn't mean that it has to mean something personal to me. It just has to be a sequel.
All right.
The
She
iPhone
has
isn't
a
a
better
sequel.
person.
My point. Nico should have just picked cell phones because those are the direct sequels to landline
It
phones.
doesn't matter because none of you won in this draft. I already won it. It's in the bag.
Justin,
That's
you have the
very
worst draft I've ever
opinionated.
seen in my fucking life.
Absolutely
Very, very
not. For
opinionated.
Justin. You
sequels,
picked the wrong Patriots team.
no, I didn't.
Yeah, you
Also
did.
true.
You old
How?
lady, your first round pick's a bust. It's an absolute bust. Top Gun Maverick is a better sequel than the 05 Patriots. They
Then
didn't
them winning back-to-back Super Bowls? No, it's not.
because I picked. There's multiple sports teams that have three-peated. You were better off picking the fucking Cowboys.
And
in
your
94
brain,
and
and the
96.
thing is, your brain wouldn't have went to any of those if I didn't pick that.
It doesn't matter though.
But I'm right.
You can't take credit for spawning better picks.
Yes,
than
I
yours.
can.
No, you cannot.
Here's my next pick, and it is a sequel to a person. You could say it's a video game. I could say he's arguably one of the greatest baseball players to ever live, and it's Ken Griffey Jr.
He's
Okay.
100% right. That was next on my list. Great pick.
That's
Justin.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Because
Yeah.
you always used to. Who did you always try to bat like when you were that age? It
Floyd
was
May.
always-
I mean, fucking what's your name?
Floyd.
Fucking my bad.
Ken Griffey
Ken
Jr.
Griffey Jr. Yeah, that's a great
Oh
pick.
my
You wanna hit
That
women?
should have
Is
been
that
your
what-
first round pick.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, Marco, you fucking moron.
You got a good pick, Nick?
Fucking
Is that why you're
retard,
saying that?
Marco. Yep. What an idiot.
Well, you know what's funny? Is that, like, if it wasn't for me, and Al was definitely on my level, y'all would just be picking the weirdest shit. You guys would still be on movies.
No,
Mm,
I had
definitely-
several different things that
definitely
weren't
not.
movies on
Well,
this
that's
list.
why I specifically said it. I'm debating between one or two or three right now. That I really.
Well, these are your... Oh, no, it's not your last two.
Oh, do I want to get real crazy here? You know what? Fuck it. It birthed a term for the fucking for the 50, 60, 70 years afterwards. We still stay to this day. I'm talking Wally Pip. Give me Lou fucking Gehrig. Lou Gehrig, give it to me. He was the sequel to the third baseman for the Yankees, and we never talked about him again. Give me Lou
That's,
Gehrig.
but that's really you're really spreading this thin. This is crazy.
You can have Lou Gehrig.
Yeah,
and-
you
Hey,
can
and
have
guess
Lou
what?
Gehrig. That's
And
the
If
you
you
one.
can
don't
take the
like that
disease.
pick, if you don't like that pick, you're definitely not going to like this pick, okay?
What is it, Donald Trump?
I am going to take Michael J. Fox. That's who I'm going to take.
Dude.
For Back to the Future series. It was first originally played by Eric Stoltz. They had to reshoot all the scenes because he wasn't comedic enough. I'm taking Michael J. Fox in the Back to the Future series. That's what I'm taking.
I think this dude's shitting on himself in his own draft.
Yeah, Al just shit his pants on this draft. I don't know if you did it. In
Now
real
you
life
can
or
take the
COVID,
Lou
but this is-
Gehrig.
We can tell that
you
you're
guys
sick.
were taking it as movies.
We could
You
take
can
it.
take
we
the-
could-
No, I'm not. Dude,
No,
I
we're
got
not.
guy-
We
I
have
got-
multiple-
I
we
got
have plenty
guys.
of
I don't have a single movie.
I got guys, but like I'm just saying.
Not you guys.
You can take- you
I
can
wasn't
take
talking
Luke-
about Justin.
You could take Lou Gehrig's disease and Michael J.
Yeah,
Fox
I
disease.
don't know.
with
Yeah,
you.
this is just bad.
All
Al
I know is I
Al
have
just
the
shit his
Old
panties.
Testament, Ken Griffey Jr., and the 05 Pats. That's it. That's all I
I
care
would
about.
have if I'm looking at, I would go New Testament first, then Ken Griffey, and then 05 Patriots.
I was going to try to take the New Testament in the 5th round, but I thought you
You
guys
would have got it.
No, because you guys were starting to catch on.
He
so
wouldn't
I
have
had to
got it.
take
He wouldn't have gotten
I
it.
wouldn't have gone that because I don't even know that there is a New Testament. So
The
that's
Bible is the New Testament. You never heard the
Oh.
Old Testament?
No, I'm sorry. Me and religion are just not in touch.
All right. So it is me again, correct?
Yes, it is.
All
Fourth
right.
Pick.
Mm.
I should.
I am going to go. What do I want to do? Do I want to take my first movie here? No, I'm not. I don't think I'm taking a movie in any of these picks, and I have some great movies on here. I'm going to go Canelo versus Triple G Part 2.
Justin
I
has
think
the
this
right
guy-
ideas, but he keeps picking the wrong ones.
Yeah. I just think that there's better boxing matches out there.
They're absolute. That's the point. He's got the right idea. He's just picking the wrong ones.
Definitely.
Whatever
definitely.
you guys say. I don't care. It's all subjective. Your brains just don't work like mine. Canelo versus Triple G was unbelievable fights.
Oh,
Some of the best, greatest fights of all time.
not the second one.
Nope.
Not the second one. The first one was a bang on fucking Triple G got it, and they called it a draw. Those fucking cunts.
You can't take the first one.
No, I know, but I'm saying that the first one was better than the second one.
But you can't take the first one.
I understand that, but I wouldn't take the second one because I didn't think it was that good. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Okay, so Justin picked had the right idea with the athlete. He just picked the wrong athlete. The correct answer would be Floyd Mayweather Jr., and that's my pick.
God damn it. You
Floyd
fucking...
Mayweather Jr. is one of the most boring boxers to ever grace the fucking...
Okay, cool.
Retired.
He's
It
the
doesn't
best,
matter.
he's the
saying
best
he's not-
boxer ever.
He is a... People don't even like him as a human
It doesn't
being.
matter, Al. That's
Al.
so
Not that good of a
irrelevant.
boxer. He played in a bad, weak era of boxing.
That's not.
Okay.
That,
Do you
that's-
notice how every
has-
single pick that Mako has is based off one of our picks?
Because you
he
guys
can't.
keep trying to
Because
set
you're
the tone,
so
and
unoriginal.
you guys keep missing on trying to set the tone.
You're so unoriginal.
No, he picked a
dude.
match. He didn't pick a person. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a bad pick, dude.
It's not a
It's a
bad
bad-
pick. You
bad
know why, Al?
You just
Floyd
picked the
Mayweather
Lou
Jr.
Gehrig of
No.
fucking boxing.
Floyd Mayweather is arguably the best boxer of all time. Ken Griffey Jr. is not arguably the best baseball player of all time by any measure.
First of all,
up
Floyd
there. What are you
Mayweather Jr. is the best defensive boxer.
There's
of all
there is
time.
a real argument to be made that he's the best of all time. He's one of the only ones to retire undefeated. You can't, Al. You
No,
can't argue
so-
this.
Jay, yes, I can't argue it because that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I mean, you can give your
He's not-
opinion, Al,
he's-
but you did.
He's not even in the top 5 to 10 most liked boxes. ever.
What the
Most
fuck
liked,
does
it
that
doesn't
mean?
anything.
What does
Al.
that mean,
You're
Al?
fucking
I'm with
bananas.
Al on
means
this one.
something, Nico. It
No, it
means
doesn't,
doesn't mean
Al.
anything,
Everybody
Al.
fucking would hate somebody that's undefeated too. I would
Yeah,
hate that
like,
person
what are you
too.
talking
He's no-
about, Al?
What are you
listen,
talking about? That's how
Floyd
boxing
Mayweather
is.
doesn't have the power. He's a defensive person.
That
so
doesn't
that's
mean-
why
what is he
he's
talking
like-
about?
And
So
he's a
what the fuck
garbage
does
human
it-
being.
We're
He's
going
a
to the next-
garbage human being that cannot read or write.
We're going to the
Okay.
next. We're
He's
going to the
negative.
next pick. Is Al?
So is John
Al-
Jones not the best MMA fighter of all time because he's a piece of shit human being?
No, that's different.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
not
different. How the
different. What
fuck's
is he
it different? They're
talking
both
about, Al?
undefeated.
John Jones isn't
That's
even
different.
undefeated.
Yes, he is.
Technically, no, but he should be.
All right,
Floyd
Nico,
Mayweather
it's your
played a
pick.
bunch
Nico,
of
it's your
scrubs.
I'm taking Owen
Floyd
Wilson.
Mayweather played a bunch of scrubs. You know who you should have took? Who's
What?
the guy
You
from
can't-
Ice?
Wait a minute, Nico.
I'm taking Owen Wilson.
Nico, Owen Wilson's not the sequel. Luke Wilson would be the sequel. He's the younger brother.
Fuck! I thought that he was the younger brother. Okay, plot twist.
They have an
We'll just-
older brother, Nico, that we don't know about. You should look that up.
We'll just turn, yeah, right? It's like that third brother. It's like Cooper Manning.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Nope,
I can't
can't do
believe you
that.
just drafted Floyd Mayweather Jr. Dude.
Can't do that either.
Al, Floyd Mayweather's a better pick than Tom Brady in the context you used it in.
No, he's not.
It
you
objectively
fucking
is.
moron.
It
They're
objectively
both juniors
is.
number one. They're both juniors number one.
But you didn't present it in that
Brady's
text,
better
Al.
at his sport than Floyd Mayweather. People actually like to watch Floyd Mayweather fight.
Is Tom Brady a
they
junior?
keep watching him.
Tom Brady is a junior.
He's Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., you fucking idiot. You moron.
You should have went with that then other than the
But that wasn't your first argument.
That was definitely...
To be fair.
Yeah,
No,
thank
you guys
Justin.
dumb
That
that
wasn't
you didn't even
close.
know that in your heads.
Of
I have to
course.
say that to you guys. You guys don't know that in your heads, and I have to say
I
that to
had
you.
something else.
Yeah,
for
but
you.
that should have been the pick. You said the sequel to. You said the sequel to Drew
and then
Bledsoe.
when you said to me, maybe it's the connection. You go, you should have said because he's a junior. I said I didn't think I had to say it. I said that to you when you said it to me. I said that.
Okay,
Can't believe
and
Al-
all
yeah,
right,
may
so
go
we
to the
can
next pick,
proceed.
'cause Al is-
So we can
Al's just-
proceed. So since
He's a
Owen Wilson isn't the equivalent, and I'm stuck right now, and I'm gonna buy myself some time. I'm gonna take myself as the sequel to Marco as the better of the two.
Hey, I said that last week, Nico, and that's the best pick of the draft.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Suck it, literally, quite literally.
I would probably take Skylar as the sequel.
I'll suck my dick.
I would take your sister as the sequel to the both of you. Jay Fine,
That was to
back
really
to
buy me time for another pick. So
back here, bud.
All right. Well, I mean, look, if we're doing this, then I'll take Trump. I'll take the best president of
I knew the dude,
of our
so I was
lifetime.
take
I'm gonna.
Donald.
I'll throw. Why not? I'll throw that in there
Donald Trump.
What's
That's
Trump a sequel to?
To Obama.
to Obama. Yeah.
Oh God, we're getting this. We ruined this draft with these weird.
You picked cell phone, you idiot.
Al ruined
You picked
the
cell phone,
draft.
you idiot. At least this is
Al
specific.
ruined this fucking draft with this. He had
At
a great
least this is
concept,
specific, you fucking moron.
and then he soiled on it, and he soiled this fucking draft. It's a
Soiled
good
it.
idea. This is a great draft. The hairs got split way too thin on this draft. This is ridiculous. That we're just. It's anybody that comes after another person and something like that's insane.
If you
That's
notice
right,
my list,
that's
I
right.
didn't do any hair splitting.
Yeah, no, the hair splitting has gotten ridiculous with the people who've split
I
hairs.
love that.
No,
Jay
yours,
Fine has
yours,
split a
Justin,
hair,
yours,
Al split
Justin,
a hair,
all
I split no
clean
hairs.
cut and dry.
Justin
Because
split no hairs.
Marco has a bum fucking boxer.
Al, how did you come up with this draft idea and you have the worst draft out of anybody?
He
I
did that
don't.
2
You
weeks
just
in a
don't
row.
understand the
He's
draft.
done that 2 weeks in a row, right?
Because
He's had the worst
listen,
draft.
As much as
I
you're
didn't-
on his
I didn't
side
do
this
action
draft,
movies,
last
and I
week,
had the
all
best
he
action
did
movie.
is be unoriginal and copy a list. That's all he did.
I
So-
know.
Yeah,
and
he
it was
opted
his-
last
and
week
it
to
was
troll
his
instead
thing.
of trying
all
to
you
win.
did,
That's
all,
what he tried to
he
do.
tossed in the white
tried to
flag and
get-
just
he
said,
tried
"I'm
to
just
get-
going to be a cunt."
He tried to get petty instead of trying to win. That's what he tried to do last week.
Your list
1000%.
sucks, Al.
All right,
yeah,
Jay
because you don't
Fine.
know- You don't know, like,
You got a
normal
bunch of
things. I
guys
got
with
one of the-
diseases. Okay,
Jay
awesome.
Fine's on his
And
last pick.
I got one of the best players to ever play baseball, Lou Gehrig, you moron.
Lou
I have the
Gehrig, no
best
one even
football
cares.
player to ever play. I have one of the top 3
At
rap
what?
albums ever be fucking released, dude. What are you
Okay.
talking about? Back to the Future might be one of the best trilogies ever released. And
Yeah,
I
well, you
have-
got somebody. You
debatable.
got. You got.
That's biased.
You got 2 people with fucking diseases. You got Lou Gehrig and Michael J. Fox can't sit still if his life depended on it.
got Michael Shake Fox.
You got Michael Shake Fox.
Okay, Jay Fine. What's your final pick here, Kate?
I'll close it out with an album. Give me the Eminem Show. It's my favorite Eminem album.
I had it on my list, Jay
I don't
Fine.
know about that. I don't know. I think you got to pick a second.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, I don't know if I want to give picks, but like the Chronic is the Chronic 2. You know what I'm saying? Like the Blueprint, then the
I
Blueprint
feel
2.
I
No,
feel
but
like we
isn't- no,
strayed.
but
I
is
feel
it-
like we
wait,
strayed
isn't-
from that
Wait,
formula
but
a long time
isn't
ago.
the Eminem Show his second album? Like studio album?
I think it's.
It is, because his first one was
It's
the
his
Slim
third
Shady.
album.
Does
I
it
was gonna say
matter?
It's his third.
Does
yeah.
it matter?
You're right, it doesn't. If the movies don't matter,
Yeah.
then the albums don't. So you're right, it's still valid.
Yeah.
No, but see, I'm saying their names the same.
Again, the hair has been split, Al. How many more times are you gonna split the hair? You
Okay.
fuck.
All right, Nico, last pick.
Last pick. I still listen to some bangers on Staccato 3. I love that album. That's my.
Love that technique.
that's
That's on my
fair.
list, dude.
That's fair, Nico.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
That's what I'm talking
like,
about.
That's like
Because
GOAT
you
Lil
could have
Wayne.
took the Carter 2, the Carter 4. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. Like, the same
Yeah,
name.
no,
But I guess we are. This draft's fucked all around, so it is what it is.
Yeah. No thanks to Al.
Marco.
Marco, you should
I'm go-
honestly. I think you should honestly just stay off drafting 100%. That would be
Not
my-
really. I got a pretty strong draft over here, man.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
No,
no,
you
I
don't.
absolutely do. And it's about to round up with this
would
5th and final round pick. This is
disagree.
arguably the best sequel of all time.
Carter
Arguably.
4.
No. And it's the Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Honestly, if
I
we're
had it
just
on the
being
list.
realistic,
That's your first good pick.
if we're just being realistic, I'd rather
picked
kill
it
myself
last
than
week,
watch
too,
the
for-
Terminator.
You picked it last
no.
week
Terminator 2, Nico. You should
I mean,
watch
is it
it.
not
It's-
duly
Really?
applicable? Is it not one of the best
The
action movies of all
Terminator
time?
It is,
also?
I guess.
The problem is, Mark, is that you picked Terminator 1 last week because you're a simpleton. You should have picked Terminator 2 last week. That's what you should have done.
You look like Jim
'Cause you have
Carrey
no
in
fucking
Cable Guy
integrity.
right now, like
No
peeking through the phone.
fucking
Remember when he's
integrity.
like doing the
That's what
dance
you
in front of the door?
No integrity.
Yeah.
That's what you have.
All right, I am gonna go. My last pick is actually going to be a music pick, and it's not
Nice.
an album. It is a song, and it
Oh.
is "Shook Ones" Part 2.
Great pick. That's a great pick. That is a great pick.
I have like 3 songs I want to take. That was one of them.
I'm not gonna front. I don't think I've ever
You've
heard this.
hun- definitely know that
100%.
song.
Yeah.
What's the final battle rap that Eminem does in 8 Mile? That, you know, that.
Scared to death, scared to look. Ain't no such things as halfway
Halfway
crooks.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
That beat, you know that beat.
That's Shook One's Part 2.
Boom,
boom.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That's Shook
so
One's Part 2.
okay. Awesome. Wow.
But the actual
that's
song by
sick.
Mobb Deep is unreal.
I don't know if I
Wow.
want to take a song here.
Son.
Yeah, play it.
To all the killers and the $100 billers.
How is that not a fucking just? That's like
a jam.
just a smash, dude.
That's a great pick. I wish that was higher on your list. That's like got some value to it.
That's
Everybody
and
knows
I and that's why I took it in the last
I'm
round.
kind of
that
pissed
is-
that Nico took my pick of Nico Luisi. I'm pissed about that. I'm pissed that I was thinking about the remix to Ignition, but then I was like, I don't know if I could take a pedophile there for being honest.
Dude, that would have made your list so fucking great. Oh my god.
That would have been. You should have taken that out.
Taken it, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Should have taken it just for the fact of your list. Your list sucks, Al.
I got a couple picks just to troll you guys. I don't know which one I should pick to really
All you
just,
can do at this point is troll because you can't win this draft. I can tell you that
one
right
in
now.
the finals. Put one in the final spot, and then give us all your
At least
honorable
make
mentions.
us-
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take Daphne Maxwell Reed, who replaced Janet Herbert as Aunt Viv on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Give me the light skin Aunt Viv.
That's
Way
a
better
good
than-
pick. That's a good pick. You waited till the 5th round to make a good pick. I like that.
Everyone's a good fucking pick.
It's a
Aunt
good
Viv.
pick.
Aunt Viv too.
Aunt Viv too. Got it. Okay.
I like that a lot. That's a good pick.
Yeah, I didn't even realize she was on there for 3 years. The dark skin Aunt Viv.
I didn't even. I thought it was just one
Came
season.
off
'Cause
she
you're
came
another
off
one-
as very stuck up.
You're also another one that thinks that all black people look the same. That's your problem.
I love black people.
I
That's
do
on my
too.
list.
Shout out to this movie that we're going to talk about.
All right, can I give you some honorable mentions? Because
Sure.
there's some really you guys fumbled. Most of these are movies.
Can't say we fumbled if you didn't pick him either.
My list is immaculate.
It's pretty good. You got a couple of strong picks, but mine's
Anthem,
just as good.
Anthem Part 2, Blink-182.
Okay.
I'm not okay. Not
Star Wars, you know the song. If I played it for you, I will play it for you. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, the
Had that on
second
the
one.
list. Yep.
Yep.
Star Wars
But there's a
Return.
video game there too.
There is a video game there too.
Great. Yeah.
Star Wars Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Toy Story 2.
Did you say Empire Strikes Back? Or
Return of
Yep.
the Jedi is I would say is more popular than Empire is the third one.
Blade Runner 2049.
49. I had
Sick.
that written down.
Toy Story 2,
Yep.
Yep. I had that. I just didn't want to do all movies, but yep.
Endgame,
Yep. I mean,
Two Towers, Jurassic Park 2,
original.
original Jurassic Park 2.
I don't. That wouldn't be that's the Lost World wasn't even remotely close to as good as the first Jurassic.
I don't
Park.
think I think he's talking about you're talking about the OG. He's talking
The
about
original
like OG.
Jurassic
I'm
Park
aware.
2,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Lost World Jurassic Park is the second one. It's not even remotely close to as good as the first
Oh,
one.
they had that same title. That's the same
yes,
title.
it's called the Lost World Jurassic Park with Vince Vaughn in it.
Yeah.
And
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Creed 2.
Creed.
Okay.
Creed. All the Creed. I like all the Creed movies.
So
I'm
a
Creed 2
fan.
is great when
Creed,
he fights
yeah.
Ivan Drago's son, dude. That movie's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
So I had Spider-Man 2.
Which one?
The
Like
Spider-Man
Toby?
2. Yeah, Toby.
Which one?
Toby.
Dude, there's
Yeah,
three
Toby.
fucking different
Toby.
twos.
That's
Okay.
one of the highest reviewed superhero movies in
We
general.
knew
of
you
all
were
time.
talking about Toby.
Okay, thank you. The Color of Money. It's a sequel to The Hustler, technically, with Paul Newman and Tom Cruise.
It is, but I don't think that's up there.
That's why it's an honorable mention.
This seems like you looked up a list though.
No, it doesn't.
It does a little bit.
Dude Ranch, Blink-182. It's their second album ever, right? Cheshire Cat was the first.
Yeah, but Dude Ranch sucks.
Okay.
It's like, I mean, it doesn't suck, but it's.
I was just thinking in terms of like the second of something. I that's the only way I was going with that. Grand Theft Auto 3 probably should have gotten taken just because it changed the whole fucking franchise.
I think
San
Grand Theft Auto
Andreas.
5 is the one. You got to take
No,
5.
but I'm saying Grand Theft Auto 3 because
right?
nobody even really knows that the
is
first
that
two games
Liberty
even
or
exist.
Vice?
yes,
Grand Theft Auto 3
I thought when San Andreas, Vice City, Liberty City, and then the one that's out now.
No, it was Grand Theft Auto 3,
Oh,
which took
I
place
might-
in
could be
Liberty
wrong.
City, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, and then 5.
Okay.
And then I also had Frasier.
I have
I hate Frasier.
I now that
I
you
did.
just made me think of this, 2 video games right off the rip. NBA Street Volume 2.
Okay.
That was an unbelievable one.
That
And
was
then
on my
and
list.
then
Right.
Def Jam Fight for New York.
Yep, great. You're right.
That was that sequel to the original Def Jam. The second one was a 1,000 times better than the first one.
Yeah.
And just a side
Meek,
note.
I'm surprised you didn't give me like an NCAA 14. That's what I thought you were gonna pick.
Yeah, I could have went there and said iPhone 14. How about that? That's probably where I fucked up. Other than
Feels
that,
good
I
to
mean, I
win.
like all the other ones.
You didn't win
It
anything,
feels good
dude.
to win.
You honestly
Just feels
absolutely
great to be
didn't.
back in the win column.
You
Looking at
definitely,
my list, I think I understood the assignment perfectly.
I think we all. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Al, yeah, that's the equivalent of like somebody writing like a thesis and then being
Well, I
like,
know
"You
you
guys
didn't win,
don't get it.
Marco.
You're all
I know
morons."
Marco didn't win. I always take myself off the board on this because I don't have to tell people that I won because I just know I won. But I'll take myself, Marco, off the list. Bones Canelo pick sucked. If he changed that, I think he could have went to Muhammad Ali. He could have easily went
Ali
Muhammad
Frazier
Ali.
too, maybe.
I love
Ali Frazier too.
He
Never
could have went that
existed.
Mickey Ward fight. Mickey Ward.
I
and
had
No, I
that
was
written.
thinking-
Ward Gotti too. Yep.
That would have been a great fight. I think. Now, apparently, he's going to say he loved that fight. Whatever.
the
We can't argue with that. We
concept
don't know.
is the
He could have loved
concept
it.
is great. I love the concept because I could have definitely thought of
Al,
probably
out
a
of
second
fi-
time.
Al,
And Canelo and that fight for our generation of boxing that we grew up in was a monumental fight. Was a huge fight.
I think it was pretty big.
Regardless of the outcome, was a huge fight.
I would have said
No.
that Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz too might have been bigger.
Yeah, but none of you picked it though.
That's a really good one, Marco. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a fucking really good
Al,
one.
out of 5 places available, you came in 6th somehow. I don't know how that happened, but that's what happened here. It's insane.
I don't stand. I
You
don't.
didn't even know Tom Brady's full name, you idiot.
I don't even understand how you.
Well, I actually followed. I know that you guys don't think I followed it. I followed my shit to the T.
Why do you hate Tom Brady as much as? I mean, why do you hate Floyd Mayweather as much as I hate Jalen Ramsey?
More than Jalen Ramsey.
I don't like Mayweather
I
either. I think
definitely
he's a
hate-
fucking cuck.
Floyd Mayweather's a loser, and he's not as good of a boxer. He played in a bad era of boxing. Everyone will agree to that. He never played any real good people, especially once he got over 24, 25 wins. He had all these fucking potato sacks he was going against. He fought fucking Conor McGregor, okay? That's who he fought. He fought people like that, dude. Okay? He was never a fucking great boxer. He fought people that were over the hill. He fought Pacquiao probably 5 years
past the
too.
time.
And
Yeah.
he was hurt. He put
And
off.
he was hurt.
He put off
He-
Pacquiao for like 5,
Didn't he
6
fight
years.
Oscar De La Hoya? Yeah, I mean, he fought Oscar De La Hoya another 5-10 years too late, dude. It's like next he's gonna fight fucking Jake Paul, and it's gonna be a big fucking deal.
He already
dude. Like,
fought him.
Logan.
No,
yeah,
he
he
didn't.
fought,
He fought
he fought
Logan.
Logan Paul. So that's
and it was an exhibition. I don't even think they could knock each other out.
no. Everybody won.
I think Floyd Mayweather he'll go down as probably having the best record ever in boxing. That doesn't mean he's the best boxer ever. Just like the fucking Miami Dolphins will go down as having the best record ever. They're not the best team ever.
Dude,
to play
Jake
for.
Jake Paul should wrestle full time. I'm just saying.
You mean Logan
Yeah,
Paul?
here's
Or
another
Logan
thing.
Paul,
Logan,
whatever.
dude.
I hope death upon the Miami Dolphins. And I want someone to beat that undefeated record. And I want to go down to wherever they are, smash a champagne bottle over one of their heads, and stab fucking them right in the throat when they're popping that bottle. That's what I want to fucking do. When they're all gathered around, I want to bust into their house and smash the bottle and jab them in fucking neck.
What's
Every
wrong?
fucking one of
What's
them.
wrong with
I'm
you?
sick and fucking tired of them having this storyline for 30, 40 years. Guess what, guys? We had the better record than you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Actually, you know what? Fuck you, Asante Samuel. That's the only reason why that
And
dropped
Wes
into
Welker.
No, Wes
it's the
Welker was
interception.
Wes
No,
Welker
I
was
would
in the
have
AFC
that
divisional
ball.
game against the Texans in like
dick.
2010.
No, the drop on third down, the Super Bowl. Was that not the same year? Al?
fucking.
That was the same year. You are correct. And
That's
Aaron
2011, I
Hernandez.
think.
That's what I said. 2011, right?
So
That's 2011.
yeah, we
So-
had.
I'm talking 2000.
We have this movie to go over. Do you have any stats on it? Al?
Fuck the Miami Dolphins.
Al, do you have stats on the movie?
I do. I do. Yes, I do.
All right.
You people, rated R, runtime an hour and 57 minutes, directed by Kenya Barris. He did the Blackish comedy, the TV show on ABC.
Yep.
Produced by Kevin Misha, Jonah Hill, Kenya Barris. Written by Kenya Barris and Jonah Hill. Critics 45%, audience 40%. A white Jewish bro begins dating a black Muslim girl and their families clash. There's no budget, no box office. It's a Netflix movie. I will start really fast since I'm already talking. I fucking hated this movie, and I usually like movies like this. Not that I hated it. I thought it could have been so much better with the people that were in it. It did not live up to expectations whatsoever. I thought this was going to be so funny. and they just miss so much. And I cannot take when they shove race shit down your fucking throat. And it wasn't only at the beginning, it was through the whole entire fucking movie. This was a worse movie than that Bernie Mac, Ashton Kutcher movie. I would take that movie 10 times.
You mean
over
Guess
100.
Who?
Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, whatever, Guess Who?
Yeah.
I would take that movie 1,000 times over this movie. This movie sucked. The rated R rating, right? They were supposed to be edgy. It sucked even worse. I can't believe people watch Blackish comedy. If this is the mind behind Blackish, and that's one of the #1 TV shows on TV, there's something wrong, especially when black people are way funnier than white people. This was a very, very, very bad fucking movie. Shame on Jonah Hill for making it. Shame on Kenya Barris for even being fucking alive. This was a terrible fucking movie. Done with it.
I would have to say I agree with Al's sentiment that I thought this movie had moments. I thought this movie had funny moments. Julia Louis-Dreyfus had a couple of funny lines. I don't like how everybody in this movie is just such a concrete stereotype. Like,
Yes.
everybody's a stereotype. Eddie Murphy's a stereotype. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is a stereotype. David Duchovny's a stereotype. The sister is. Jonah Hill. Fucking... Even like Nia Long's like the only character who's like really not even like a stereotype. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like satirical how over the top they are with like the overt race shit. I thought Eddie Murphy was good, but
He was boring, dude.
yeah, like didn't have like Mike. They waste. I thought like Mike Epps was funny a couple of times, but they wasted him. Like when his character came in like through the halfway through the movie or whatever the
Wasted
fuck. I don't know, man. It had funny. I think Jonah Hill's style of comedy is kind of getting formulaic. Like, there's going to be a scene with when he's arguing with the sister at the beginning of the movie at Yom Kippur. And he's like, you look like a Jewish travel agent or something like that. And it's like, oh, you look like this. Okay, well, you look like ba-ba-ba. Like, there's one of those scenes in every movie he's in. You know what I'm saying? And then there's like an improv. Yeah, and then there's like the awkward moment with Matt Walsh's character, his boss. Remember when he's going to high five him, and he's like, "Hey," and then keeps saying penis randomly, and it's so I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, it was the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life.
Goes
I don't
to
know.
like quit and just like storms out.
Yeah, and then he says everything but quitting in like a weird roundabout way. He's just getting very formulaic. And I'd like to see Jonah Hill approach comedy in like a different way because he's a very funny guy.
For Jonah Hill, I think he is like a good actor. I don't think he's the best writer.
Probably, I don't know.
Problem,
I mean, he's written some. He wrote Superbad. I mean, him and fucking.
Seth, he just acted.
I thought he wrote it with Seth Rogen. No, I might have just made that up.
You made that up. That was a Marco fact.
Yep, made up on the spot, actually. Yeah, you're right. Yep. So I'll go fuck myself on that.
I would say that to me, this movie was just a little too much. I think if you have that cast and just great comedic minds, it's just they put themselves into a box. I feel like one thing I didn't like was like I understood why Jonah Hill flipped out on Eddie Murphy because like Eddie Murphy was like putting him like through the ringer, but he really didn't even like put him that much through the ringer. It's like I felt like if you were gonna like go that angle, you could have like really drug him through the mud, and it's like you didn't really, but like you were being an asshole, and how he calls him out, which is like fine, but the what's the girl's character? What's her name?
Something London.
It's Mira.
Yeah,
Mira.
When she flips out on Julie Louis-Dreyfus, what's her fucking
Julia
name?
Louis-Dreyfus, yeah.
When she flipped out on her, what felt to me a little unjustified, she was actually trying to like learn about her, and she's like, I'm just not your trophy, and fucking blah 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 blah. It was a lot of like poor me vibes.
Yeah,
I got.
100%. I
You know
agree.
what I mean?
Yeah, that problem between them two felt forced the whole movie. Like I lowered the volume whenever when towards the end of the movie where she like was just going off on tangents. It was annoying to me. That part was I couldn't stand her character. That was probably like my only thing that I didn't like.
She was like trying to accept her, whereas like Eddie Murphy's character was like blatantly no, not at all. Like I'm not having this.
Right.
So
But then it wasn't even like that. Eddie
didn't
Murphy was that like he went on the thing like it wasn't that bad. Like I know what you mean. Like,
but I feel like it
bad.
wasn't as justified as she made it out to be.
I thought that most of it was funny. I like the concept of the movie. Like I like the story. I thought the story was funny. Like how those two would like interact when you have two houses that are like heavily like religious and like want certain things for like their significant like their kids a significant way. So I thought that was funny. I did think in the beginning I thought Jonah Hill was funny. Like the interaction with the doctor dude was that had me going, and I thought that that's what I was gonna get more and more of. But I think like halfway through the movie, honestly, now I think the comedy kind of slid. I don't like the race shit thrown in my face. I hate it. It happens in Marvel like all the time now, and it's sick to my stomach. But like in this sense,
Well,
you have someone like Eddie Murphy. Like Eddie Murphy's funny. I thought Eddie Murphy like he could have been way funnier.
I don't like the message that they said that black people and white people will never be able to
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
get along.
That
It's
was
like,
so that was so
that
bad.
message was so fucking stupid.
Like
It
you're
just
acting
made
like
my
we're
skin
still
crawl.
yeah, like you're acting like we're still
Like,
in slavery.
well,
It's 2023. We are so past that.
Yeah, that and well, not even like still in slavery. Like I understand that, but
Jonah Hill, his sidekick, whatever her name is, like she was the worst actress.
Mo.
She was Mo.
yeah,
the
Mo.
lesbian co-host.
The monotoned, like she was so much. It literally looked like she was like it felt like she was reading off of a script in front of her face. Like she was an awful.
Hey, you
actress.
know what though, Jay? Fine, you're right 1,000%. She has the best line in the movie when she looks at Eddie Murphy and is like, "Hey, my name's Mo, and I have titties."
No,
Yeah. Oh yeah, on the plane.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then he
yeah.
goes back. He's like, "Hey, yo, you know
my
Mo?
name's Mo, and I have titties."
You know Mo? You know Mo was a girl." He's like, "Did you know Mo had titties?" He's like, "Yeah, they're on her chest."
Like like they went to Vegas. It's like, why would you not like have Eddie Murphy end up like turning up one night, like just getting
Breaking
like fun?
character.
I know.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's
Yep.
like,
The only funny
you
part
had
with that
these
was
setups
I don't even know
and-
if it was like the funniest part he had in the movie was when he's in the car with Mike Epps and he's like, you know, somebody was saying we was at the club and they were saying, oh, he shitted on himself last time, and what did Mike Epps say? He was like, you know, it's funny you say that because you had your day too or something like that, and then he was like, Mike Epps was like, do you remember the night with all the coke and at some club or whatever the fuck, and Eddie Murphy's like, no, and Mike Epps is like, yeah, Coke remembers or something like that. Like that was one of the only like funny parts that they.
He's asking about the album that came out, the album cover. He's like, "I fucking hated that album." He's like, "Yeah, well, Cocaine loved that album."
Oh yeah, that yeah, you're right, Coke. Yeah, that was kind of
But,
was
like,
funny, but
if you're gonna do that and write that, like you write the line, like have that actually happen, and like that's why he hates him. Because they went out, he got him wicked fucked up, and he ends up shitting his pants. It's like that stuff would have been hilarious.
To see,
Like
yeah.
you had the concept right there in front of you, and you just didn't execute.
no, it was very poorly executed. I also don't know why they had Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character clearly has like good intentions through the entire movie. So why did she have to go on this monologue apology at the end?
Yeah,
It's like, what are you apologizing for?
That was-
That's what they're throwing.
Yeah.
That's what like
That's
they're throwing in
what
your face.
You
They're
don't
like,
get it because you're white.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
They-
Right,
they-
which is insufferable.
Yeah.
Look, I have to say, look, this movie, I definitely laughed at times. There were
Yeah,
some funny points.
I
You know what I
agree.
mean? As far as the production of the movie goes, I think the production sucked. I thought their like transitions and like how they like went from like scene to scene and like told the story itself. I thought it was awful.
With like the pictures like on like the scene transitions
The
and
pictures
shit.
were
Yeah.
awful. Like the bouncing around from scene to scene, like it almost didn't tie together at all. The music that they chose, like they could have chosen like anything from like black culture to like put in. They chose like awful music. I thought it sucked. My biggest pet peeve was that this did not feel like a comedy that touched on racial issues. This felt like a woke PSA that had some comedy mixed into it
Yeah,
to
exactly.
keep people's like attention.
Which
Yeah,
just having
exactly.
levity just for the purpose of having levity in the movie. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
the message I got is no matter what you try to do, it's like, well, you'll never understand black people.
Yeah.
right, and yeah, and
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're just
Right.
normal fucking people. Doesn't matter.
You'll
well,
never
it's more
understand
about
how
like
I can't-
it's more about like the social things and
I understand that,
and
but
listen,
it's
like,
like
that's what it's more about. But
I don't know. It's
But like the thing at the spa, like the scene at the spa, that bothered me. Like that was stupid. That was so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, the woman walks by. It's like, did you not see that? You were just mistreated, and a white person went in front of you. Like, why the fuck are we talking about that? Like, that really has to be like brought like that's not even that big. It wasn't even that big of a deal. Not even that big of a transition. That's the part.
It felt like Jonah Hill was like excited to make this movie to be this martyr, to like have his like because his character is basically like just trying to like facilitate this for like the whole time when he's like everything he's doing is like standing on eggshells around black people. You know what I'm saying? Like as the white guy. And it's like what like I don't know. It's not something that's interesting to watch. It's not something that like people can relate to that are just normal people.
And I just didn't really believe their relationship on top of it.
Yeah, I didn't like the chemistry between them really.
Yeah.
They had no chemistry.
Zero.
The cringiest part was like, dude, like he dropped some like goofy lines. Like remember the part after they bang and like she was like, listen, I don't sleep with just anybody. And he's like, what do you mean? You're my boo. I'm like, what, dude? And then he's like hugging on her and like saying shit in the mirror and stuff. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
like, this
it should have never been rated R. I don't see anything rated R.
No, I don't know why it's rated R either. This is the definition of a PG-13 comedy.
Because they say what the N-word 1,000
Yeah,
times.
that's probably that's gotta
why
be
you're
the
gonna
only.
go R.
That's probably true.
There was definitely a better comedic.
I can't.
There was definitely a comedic angle for Eddie Murphy's character to go here. Like, he absolutely could have been, like, kind of a prick in a funny way instead of, like, an overt Dr. Umar type of way.
You underutilized.
Yeah, there was
fucking-
absolutely... Like, imagine if Eddie Murphy was... If it was more like a that's my boy type relationship.
Yeah, you underutilized fucking...
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps. Neil Long, you underutilized for
Yeah.
sure.
I also, like, I did think Andrew Schultz's part was funny.
David Duchovny was actually really funny.
Dude, that line with the exhibit thing, like the fact that they made the exhibit joke a recurring thing, and especially in the speech.
That to me was hilarious.
Yeah, he was like, I think he was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was like, that was funny. But
I didn't mind. I didn't mind that guy's character.
I
thought
guess
he was funny.
it's just hard for me to put myself in that situation, because like I feel like when I dated Jess, like, and Jess came to meet my parents, they weren't like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Acting like that. They
Right.
just treat her like she's fucking normal because she's just fucking normal. What are we talking about here?
Right.
So it's like when it's so fabricated that it's not believable.
Yeah, it's this radicalized sense. It's like every family is the white family from Get Out or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like he brought home like an alien. That's how they like made it like seem like that's what walked through the door and shit like
But
that.
also our family's not.
Do we also not think it's absolutely ridiculous that they just decided to like surprise them with a wedding after they've been like
that was insane. Yeah,
broken up for 3 months. She's probably getting dicked down by the basketball team. He's probably out spreading this thing, and then you just fucking get 3 months, and you're just gonna like, okay, let's surprise them with a wedding. Like that's normal. Like that's actually what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
right.
Like, have
Stupid.
you met? Yeah. Well, I guess the last 25 minutes of the movie just seemed like everything was on fast forward.
Yeah. Also, not to get too political. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. I could be opening up a whole can of worms here, but look, I'm neither Jewish nor black, but I think you can compare the Holocaust and slavery. Like they're kind of we can edit this part out if you want. Look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like I'm like that's a ridiculous argument. I'm like they were like trying to compare and contrast. I'm like.
I mean, the way I look at it is
kind of similar.
The way that I look at it is they're both like human atrocities.
Yes.
Like
yes.
They're both. You know
but I'm saying, but she's you can't compare. I'm like, I could compare. Yes, you definitely can compare.
They're both horrible things.
I mean,
I mean, just saying you can't compare because why? Because she's not black. That's why she was that. That's how I
like
felt.
The way I would look at it is like, there's no way I'm gonna look at a slavery survivor and a Holocaust survivor and be like, one of you guys is more important than the other one.
No, but they were trying to say it's because it was, again, a recency bias. You know, it was like, no, because it's one. He's like, my grandmother picked cotton. It's like literally what he said was his line in the movie. Mm-hmm. So he's like, because it wasn't that far away that it affected them more. You know what I mean?
Right. I kind of.
Yeah, but he was talking when they were slaves.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
He was talking when the Jews were slaves in Egypt. That's what he was talking about.
Yeah,
because there's definitely grandmothers that were in the fucking Holocaust.
I was gonna say, yeah, were they just Were they just debating slavery, or because like if they're debating the
They were
Holocaust
just,
versus
they were, I think, like Justin's saying, they were trying to
Exact-
point
the
out
whole-
what.
yeah,
They were
Holocaust is
basically
more
like which
recent
one
than
That's what I'm
happened.
saying.
Right, they're like which one happened more recent, like which one happened more recently. That's the one that matters the most. Then
Either
Like,
way,
that's
they're
what-
both human atrocities and should
Right.
never fucking happen.
exactly.
That's
yeah,
not that's not a that's not a conversation or discussion you have. And whether they wanted to be like, oh, this is the conversation that they end up having at the dinner table, it's like, again, bad perception, like really, really bad. Like again, like Justin saying, like just because you bring home a girl of a different color doesn't mean that like any of our like parents gonna look at them like they're a fucking
But I'm saying,
extraterrestrial.
they could have had, but even that argument itself, like I may not agree with it, but they could have made that funny. You know what I mean? Like it felt like I was
Absolutely.
It felt like I was watching like two actual sides debate like the Holocaust versus
in the
slavery.
middle,
for
in the
30
middle
seconds.
of a
Yeah.
comedy that's
Yeah.
trying to get turned up to another
know what
level,
it-
and like
Yeah, like make a funny
Do
joke.
you know
at
what
least.
this movie felt like?
I was gonna say, it
This
definitely
movie
didn't
felt like
feel.
we were getting lectured to for 2 hours.
Yes,
That's what it
yes,
felt like.
100%.
The more I think about it,
Like,
yeah.
It's like that movie,
we were
Dear,
in some
Dear
type
White
of
People.
class.
Yeah, it's like that movie, Dear
Yes.
White People.
And it's definitely not like Meet the Parents. That is a funny way to proceed. Like that's a funny way
Yeah.
to go about meeting a family. Like that is a very, very
Right.
funny way to put it. Like all the fucking crazy shit that
Meet
happens
the Fockers, great sequel.
with Meet the Fockers is a great
Honorable
sequel.
mention, yeah.
They take out the foreskin and all that and shit, and it's like, yeah, all the
Great-
like you
great
said, that
movie.
would have been fucking funny if they showed him like turning up in Vegas. They shit their pants together and stuff like that. They didn't do any of that. I guess it really was, now that I think about it, just a clouded, real woke message of like, you'll never understand what it's like to be a black person. It's like, and I won't.
Yeah.
Okay, like
That was literally just a woke documentary
no
that they
idea
put
what it's like
Jonah
to-
Hill and Eddie Murphy.
you have
in.
no idea what it's like to not
And Eddie Murphy
want ice
wasn't
cream.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Murphy was. Did
you
it seem
say?
like Eddie Murphy was on like a Percocet the entire movie?
Yeah, it seemed like he
Like,
didn't want to be there.
He
the
did not
whole
want to
movie.
be there.
The whole movie.
100% did not want
He
to be
phoned
there.
it in.
It's just like stiff lip.
Do you think that was because of how he was like the role that he took? Because he was supposed to be like a curmudgeon type.
Yeah.
I mean, he
I'm
read
saying?
the script. Unless they changed it, I don't know. He
Hey,
read the
check.
script and signed on. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, he knew what he was doing. It just like didn't look like he liked the movie, to be honest.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
all.
don't blame him. I don't fucking blame him at
I
all.
would probably never watch this movie or recommend it to anybody.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
might watch it again, just like not watch it again, but like look at clips again just to see if I like look at it a different way. But
I definitely enjoyed the I will say, I enjoyed the scene in the beginning where the doctor's like, how's your penis? He's just like,
There's
it's
phenomenal.
He's like, it's good. He's just like, I want to go to the bathroom right now.
And he's an
free
he's an
enough."
orthodontist. You know what an orthodontist is?
Yeah, with your mouth.
Yeah.
And then he's like, then he just goes to talk to his mom. He's like, hey, you talked to like Dr. Green at all? And she's like, yeah, he's in a lot of real trouble. He's like, yeah, he just has to see my dick like involuntarily, like in the bathroom. She's like, yeah, well, he is. Yeah, right. He's in a lot of trouble. And then Jonah Hill's like, yeah, well, I'm going to have to go with the accusers on this one and say that I'm on this side.
but there was so much little social commentary like that. Like, remember when
Yeah.
he says it to the guy before? He's like, I get the context, but it's coming across as extremely homophobic, and then just walks away.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's like, oh my god, dude. And then he did the thing with like the believe the accuser thing. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's
You want to know the most
insufferable.
unbelievable part of the movie?
what's
The
that?
most unbelievable, most unrealistic part of this movie. Jonah Hill playing basketball. That guy is the most unathletic person I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He looked so bad playing basketball, and they probably try to make him look good, which is crazy.
Right.
He doesn't have an athletic bone in his body. They should never put him in that role ever again.
Philip
would agree.
Seymour Hoffman's a better fucking athlete.
Yeah,
was.
definitely.
Rain dance.
That's how they should have played it, though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how
Yes.
they should have played it. They should have had him just being terrible. making
Yeah,
them
that
laugh
would have
or
been
something.
funny, like trying to impress Eddie Murphy or
But then,
something like that.
did you notice how bad that fucking writing is? That like when he stole the ball, like dude, he couldn't even dribble it like 2 feet in front of him.
Dude, it was like
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like
He looked like a
this,
fucking. It looked like
slapping at it.
it looked
dude.
like Saturday mornings with fucking 8-year-olds in a rec
There's
league.
so many better like black excellence movies that are fucking out there that I would much rather watch.
Dude, there is a movie like that. What's the movie with Martin Lawrence at the funeral, dude? That fucking shit is fucking hilarious. It's like
Oh,
a family at a funeral.
Oh, you think of Death at a Funeral? That's Chris Rock.
Death at a
Chris
Funeral
Rock.
is Chris Rock. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one with Mike Epps and Martin. That movie's
That-
hilarious.
great.
Martin
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Did I say
Yeah.
that wrong?
No, you were right.
is
Martin
a-
Lawrence is in the movie too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
I thought he was. Or
Yes.
is that No, what the fuck is that movie with Martin Lawrence and his kids and wife go on that road trip?
No, that's Roscoe.
Yeah, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. I'm sorry.
That is a fucking
Yeah.
really good movie. It's just totally different.
That movie's fucking hilarious. Hold on a minute. I think Martin Lawrence is in Death at a Funeral because Death at a Funeral is hilarious.
I definitely know he is.
He is. Death at a Funeral. He's in it.
Huh. All right.
All right, so I was right.
Good. At least we're not getting our black guys screwed up, Neek. You got it, kid.
I'm down with the brothers and the
Yeah.
sisters.
So, all right, I think that about wraps up. I would give this movie probably like 57.
That's high.
It's a little high.
That's
I was going to say
high,
like a
too.
40, 43,
Yeah,
44.
I'm in the 40s.
I guess I'll go with 44. I did say when I walked in here this was my new favorite movie, but now looking back on all of it, that's definitely not how I like a movie.
Wait,
It
you,
is-
I would-
you were
I would
saying this
throw
was your
this-
new favorite movie, dude?
That's what I said to you when I walked in.
I can't believe how does your opinion change that much?
Because now that I
We
look at
swayed
it,
'em.
it is a lot about like the racial stuff thrown in the face, and I definitely don't like. I try to look past that though when I'm watching a movie, to be honest, because that's gonna ruin my experience like a lot.
Yeah,
like,
but it was the whole movie.
I know. I hear you on that. So
Yeah, give me Shaq on the Celtics 36. I'll take. That's gonna be my grade.
Are we going to pick the draft?
take Jackie Robinson.
Are we picking next
So
week's
we're doing the
draft?
Super Bowl
Oh,
draft.
yes, that's correct. Super Bowl draft. Okay.
We'll iron out the details.
Oh, I have I'll text you and you tell me whether it should be a draft topic or a topic in the draft. Actually, I'm just gonna say it. Should we do? I was gonna do characters that are sports. I don't know how to word it, but like characters that sports characters, actors that sports characters played. I could be wrong.
You're talking like Kenny Powers.
Yes, I'm talking like someone like that. Yeah, Jackie Moon.
Shane Falco.
Yeah, we're naming a lot of good ones.
We could do that for sure.
Because I have sports movies as was going to be my
Right, you have
topic.
sports movies. I was gonna do the characters that
Sport-
act as
sport movie characters.
sport movie characters. Right. Okay.
All right, so I think that about wraps us up for the show.
Yeah, Al, we're definitely gonna need you in studio from here on out. The laptop definitely, falls aside. But hey,
No, it was tough. I think I lost my mind a few times because I didn't know when to talk, all that shit.
get
So,
old.
and I still can't. I still haven't been able to
Grabs
see
by
you
the
guys at
balls.
all. So,
Yeah, that sucks.
that definitely sucks for 3 hours. You've just been talking to the doc. That's
Yeah.
what I do every night. Anyhow, well, fantastic show, everybody.
All right.
can you guys see the picture or not really?
Yo, we can
We
see
can
the
see
picture.
you.
It's loud and clear.
Gosh, this
That-
is like this picture gets me so jacked up,
That
dude.
burnt saw. I can't believe they put 2 straws now that I'm looking in that scorpion bowl. Wait, is that an edited scorpion bowl?
I think there's 4 straws, isn't there?
yeah, that's just a Photoshop.
That's a
Scorpion boy,
Photoshop
yeah.
scorpion bowl. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't see the scorpion bowl the first time. That's fucking crazy.
Did you see your hand holding the ring?
I see
Two?
that, and then I see the prosciutto underneath your.
I don't think that's
That's not
prosciutto.
think that's
prosciutto, Nico. They do not
carpaccio.
serve prosciutto at a hot pot restaurant.
I thought that was Photoshop.
No, dude.
That's
All right.
crazy.
We'll see you guys.
All right, later.
Take it easy, everybody. Peace.
Peace.